What's up, brothers? How you brothers doing, man? It's your dude, International Passport, here again for yet another classic live stream. Um, First and foremost, hit the like button. Support the channel. Comments. Cash App, super chat. I want to say a huge shout out to my old subscribers for supporting me over the past 5 years. It's much appreciated. The movement is only getting bigger, and I hope it goes bigger and helps out brothers all around the world. And shout out to my new subscribers for joining the International Passport movement. Welcome aboard a powerful movement where I encourage brothers to invest in stocks, crypto, travel, and get your dime foreign woman. So in this live stream, we have a very special guest here called Mr. Shawn Davis, where he'll be breaking down the intel he can give us regarding Victoria, Canada, a place in British Columbia. So I'm looking forward to it. Without any further ado, Mr. Shawn Davis, can you please introduce yourself to the panel, who you are, what you do, where you're from in America, why you moved to Canada, and then we'll go on to the Victoria stream, brother.
All right, as all you guys know, Shawn Davis. I'm originally from Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas. Um, Born in Tucson, Arizona, and raised in Dallas. Left Dallas. I went all over the United States, and then I went down to Central America back in the '90s. My brother traveled the world and all that stuff, and then I wound up moving out to California. I moved up into Seattle in the '90s, and then I made my way into Canada via playing a little bit of football, and then I met then in my time my girl, and she sponsored me to get into Canada. And what I do, I worked for the government for many years, and now what I do is I took my pension, I took it out of the pension fund, and I put it into now I'm investing. So I invest online. I got a diverse portfolio, so I I can, like I said, I can travel from this base here in Canada. I could travel worldwide. So that's what I do, and to help you brothers try to get out the plantation and get your mind right.
Thanks for that, bro. I didn't know you were an investor. We go have a live stream, bro, about how you go about investing in stocks or whatever. Can we have that? Can we set up that live stream in the future, brother?
Definitely, man. Definitely. You know what? I got another. I have a good friend of mine who's from Vancouver Island, and he lives here. And that boy is heavy. He knows his. That's what he got his degree in. So if you guys want some real serious, I'm talking you cat. This is serious stuff because he gonna talk to you about some serious stuff. If you want this IP, you
Yes.
want to set that stream up,
Yeah.
I'll go to him and I'll talk to him. This cat here is heavy duty. This is what he does for a living all day. When he gets up 6 o'clock in the morning, he's on the New York Stock Exchange. He's on all of them worldwide. And what he does, I don't know how he's got a knack for finding stocks that are low value stocks that have potential and great upswing. This kid is smart. Okay, so if you really want that serious stuff, and you guys really want to know some serious stuff, I know some serious people, but I don't want to waste his time though. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying? I don't want to show him the IP and IP doing all this hard work, and there's only two of you cats out there looking at it. Okay, and then there's a million guys out there looking for women. I understand that, but man, he's got some nuggets for you guys for the rest of your life. Because once you start learning how to do the stock market, you'll never forget it.
Mm. Thank you, brother. Yes, brother, please reach out to him. I'd love to have both you and him on the stream speaking about stocks investing. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Please reach out to him, bro. Thank you. So let's get straight into the stream, brothers. The likes are a bit low. Okay, 17 likes, but 25 people watching. Get the likes up. Let's get to 25 likes, please. Thank you. So, bro, Victoria, Canada. Uh, we know what goes on in Montreal, Canada, and Vancouver, Canada. In Victoria, Canada, are they checking for brothers there, the women, bro?
How can I say it? They are. Like I said, it's not an issue. It's more about personality. So when you go there, like I said, dress nice, carry yourself in a decent way and stuff. There are not very many brothers there. Now, the brothers that I've seen there that are integrated that live there, you have to understand now, Victoria is a smaller city. Okay, there's only 92,000 people in the city, and you can virtually walk from one end of the city to the other end of the city. In the ocean, you got the ocean and all that. So The girls there, yes, they are. But they're if you're gonna go there the hood stuff, that's not gonna fly.
Ah,
Yeah.
damn. Right, thanks for letting us know that, brother. Brothers, who's taking timestamps? Can someone please volunteer to take timestamps for this live stream? I would greatly appreciate it. Put one in the chat if you take detailed timestamps for this live stream. Please do so, brothers. Thank you. Yeah, brothers, please don't dress like a bum. No early 2000s rapper. No Dipset wearing heavy chain. No bandanas. No pants below your boxers. Dress like a man when you go to these countries. Please, you're representing other brothers. Please do not dress like a rapper. All right. Shout out to Shawn Davis for making that very clear. So, Mr. Shawn Davis, so you're saying they check for like mostly educated brothers. The brother who's a hood brother, who's a Pookie and a Ray Ray, it's not for him. Is that what you're saying, brother?
Yeah, that he won't do well there. He just won't do well there. I mean, the reason why, okay, there are not very many blacks there, but in that community, it's predominantly in Victoria, it's predominantly white. You have some First Nations people there, a lot of the natives there, because you have a lot of indigenous people in this region. And Canada is real. They've had a storied history of abusing the First Nations people here, but these people own their own land here. So the government now has really given into them as far as respecting them, their land, and their ways. So you're going to meet a lot of First Nations people here. There's some cute First Nations girls here. Now, with that being said, Victoria has a college, which is University of Victoria, and there's another college there. So you're going to get a lot of people. You're going to get some international students, and you're going to get students from all over Canada that go over there. So as a large popular, the majority of the people are white. Then you have the Asians, and then you have everybody else that's mixed in there. Like I said, it's a smaller community, but it's a very laid back community. So when you go there, I hope I answered your question. That's what you answered.
Yeah.
That's what you asked me. Yeah. But when you go there, and there's also a lot of tourists that come from all over the world because Victoria, like I said, it's a storied history. You can look it up on YouTube. Goes back into the 1800s and the gold rush here. So you got people from Asia that come to visit. You got people from all over the world, from Europe, because like I said, Canada's part of the Commonwealth. So it's not unusual to see people from the UK, from Scotland, from France, from Germany, from Europe, and they want to come here and tour the island because this is Victoria's on a huge island. If you guys look it up on Google Map, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. It's a huge island. They got cities. They got on the island. If you go up further north, they've got a ski resort on Mount Washington. I didn't know that, and I'm like,
Mm.
oh yeah, I forgot all about that. So if you wanted to go skiing and don't leave the island, you can just go further north and go to Mount Washington, and there's a ski resort there. So you got everything. You got the ocean on the west side, Tofino. You got everything, man. It's beautiful here.
Fantastic, brother. Shout out to Mr. Conrad Grant. Conrad Grant, thank you, bro, for the £3.65 cash app. He says happy Friday IP, showing major support, brother. Thank you, bro, for the support over the last few months, bro. I see you, brother. I appreciate you, Conrad Grant, for the support in every live stream, brother. You are a legend. Sending health and well wishes your way, brother. Shout out to another regular supporter, Mr. Sean Camp. What's up, Sean Camp? For the
Don,
10
what's up, Big
Sean,
Sean?
yeah, that's the brother right there. Shout out Sean Camp for the £10.96 cash app. Another regular supporter. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. So going on further, Mr. Sean Camp. Sorry, bro.
Hold on, right quick. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, this is my. I just picked it up today. Well, no, I sold the CLS today, and then I picked this up. But this is for Sierra when she graduates. I haven't told her, so don't say anything. Barb, I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. I'm on a live stream worldwide. I'll talk to you in a little bit, okay? Okay, bye bye. All right, sorry about that, IP.
No worries, brother. Shout out to Mr. Conrad Grant again for the $5 super chat. Happy Saturday, IP, and shout out to the brother Unkimmy Goodbar for bringing us the fire intel. This is gonna be another live stream. Blessings to you both. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Conrad Grant, the legend. Shout out to Cyril987 for the $5 super chat, who is becoming a regular supporter. I see you, Cyril. I see you, brother. This is going to be another classic live stream with IP and Shawn. Let's get it. Yes, let's get it indeed. Thank you, brother. So, Mr. Sean Camp, no, Mr. Shawn Davis. Can we break down the demographics in Victoria, Canada? So I would say, is it mostly? So you said it's mostly white women, natives, but they also like Asian women, black women, and mixed race women. And who checks for brothers the most in Victoria, Canada, and why?
Predominantly white, and then you have Asian there, and then you have indigenous, and then everybody else. So predominantly, you're going to run into there's some beautiful white girls there, that are on the island, and there are some beautiful Asian women there. Like I said, the town has got your people that live there. It's also a town for a lot of retirees that have money. You have to remember now, Victoria is the capital of British Columbia. So that's the province, and Victoria is where the parliamentary building is. So you got a lot of people that work in government. So you might run into some professional women that are working in government there too as well. Uh, like I said, I saw five brothers there. Okay, so when I was with my daughter and while helping her ease into college life, I saw five brothers. There's one brother in her apartment building, and he is dating a white girl. The other, the other four brothers. There was another brother that was with another white woman there. And the other three brothers were with Asian girls.
Damn.
Yeah, but see, I know they lived there for a while, so it's not like you're gonna be going there, and if you if you do hook up, yeah, all I'm saying is you looking to quick smash and stuff. You're gonna have to understand these girls are looking for boyfriends. They're looking for a little
Mm,
bit long term because it's a slower pace there. So the girls there are much more naive. They're small city girls. Okay,
mm,
so you get there, they might seem to be standoffish, but if you talk to them, they're really open. They'll talk to you. Like I went into a cigar shop and there was a blonde working there, and she was kind of, I could tell she ain't seen too many black dudes, and it wasn't nothing prejudiced. And then after a while, when I started talking, she really opened up. The people there at the whole shop, they just opened up. Oh, come back! We want you to come back, and blah blah blah. The people there on the island are really extremely friendly, and the ladies are extremely friendly. Um, there is an issue with a lot of homelessness because you got to remember, out here in BC, this is like the equivalent of California without all the BS. So this is the most mildest weather that Canada has, right? So you get a lot of homeless people that come out here to Vancouver and to Victoria, and the government houses them. And they got a lot of the government has bought a lot of motels and hotels in the Victoria area to house the homeless and those people that shoot drugs. They give them their drugs and stuff, and there's no crimes. It's the weirdest thing. You'll see a bunch of homeless people around the street, and then when it's raining and when it's bad, you don't see them because they all got places to live, and they don't commit crimes to people. But the girls there, because I talked to the girls, I said, "So what's up with all the homeless people?" And they go, "Oh yeah, well the government has bought all these buildings for them, and so during the business hours downtown, you don't see the homeless people. You only see them when everybody go home, and then they'll be around in the evening and at night, and then they go, the homeless folks, they go to they go to their little hotel room that the government bought for them." But it makes the girls a little uneasy. So when you want to approach the girls there, you want to approach it. You don't approach thirsty. That is the one thing that I noticed that turns girls off, especially around here. You want to be confident and very friendly and open, so you want to make them relax. But yeah, definitely, man, the girls will definitely be checking for you.
thank you, bro. Shout out to Volcanus for the $10 super chat. Salute IP, special guest in chat. Salute again for the impeccable information and knowledge. Thank you, bro. Another support from the legend Volcanus. Appreciate the support over the last few weeks, brother. Thank you, bro. So, bro, you said you saw brothers in that university dating Asian women. What kind of Asian women were they? Were they like Southeast Asian? Were they like Japanese, kind of Asian, East Asian? Speak on that, bro.
Yeah, Japanese, Asian, look like Chinese, Asian, Korean, Asian. Um, they were really fair skinned, and I could tell the brothers were either from maybe from Africa or from Canada. Okay, so that kind of tells me something. When I saw that, that let me know that okay, the few brothers that are here, it's not an issue dating here. You know what I'm saying? It's not an issue because I could tell that they lived here. I could tell how they dressed, and they didn't dress hood. They didn't dress. A couple of the brothers had dreads. One and three of them were extremely dark skinned. So you dark skinned brothers, y'all win here too. Okay, there is a curiosity level, but it's your personality. Okay, so you bring your personality here and interact with the people. They're real friendly here. You get to talking to folks, and it ain't no telling what'll open up to you.
That's
So
what's
yeah,
up, brother.
yeah.
Thank you. Um, would you say that women in Victoria, are they feminine, or is there some sort of feminist subtle tone there in Victoria, Canada, based on what you've observed and seen, brother?
Yeah, very feminine,
Mm.
very feminine. I did find a couple of like your butches and stuff like that. They stood out, but it's not an issue. I just made an observation. The girls that are there, yeah, they were very feminine and very soft spoken.
Mm.
Very soft spoken. Look, like I said, my brother traveled the whole world. He said his favorite city in the whole world is Victoria. That's his favorite city. I'm like,
Oh,
out of all the cities out of the world you've been to Hong Kong, you've been to Japan, you've been to Australia, you've been down to Ecuador, you've been down in South America, you was in CENTCOM down there, you've been to Kuwait, Middle East, all of that. And you gonna tell me Victoria's your favorite spot out of the whole world? You say, yep, Victoria.
damn. And why was that? Why did he tell you why? Why?
Well, the beauty of it and the people. He said he felt right at home. He said, man, the people, they were just, man, they were so nice and easy to
Damn.
get along with. And as a matter of fact, people in Victoria, we call them islanders. They don't like the lower main. They don't like people from Vancouver. They find people from Vancouver snobby and stuck up. So when I got there and they're like, where you? Are you from Vancouver? I said, I live in Vancouver, but I'm from Texas. And I go, oh, we could tell you got an accent. And they were cool with me, but they'll express it. They'll put up with the folks from Vancouver, but people on the island find they all say it. They say, yeah, we don't like them. I'm like, why not? Because they're stuck up. They're snobby. I'm like, ooh, okay, well, that's not my fight. But they're really laid back. It's a laid back lifestyle. When you're gonna go to Victoria, your number one thing, don't be trying to go over there to smash first. You're gonna be disappointed. That's what you're trying to do. If you do that and you score, cool. But go there to enjoy the scenery. Go there to enjoy the relaxed, laid back, and beautiful scenery. And ask the people around, because there's a lot of history there. There are parks there that overlook the ocean. There's so much. I mean, you're sitting on a city that's on the Strait of Juan de Fuca, and there's this big river channel between the United States and Canada. So when you look across this vast ocean on the other side, you see these mountains, and you see Mount Rainier. That's the United States, and it's just beauty. You eagles, it's all kind of just beauty, beautiful. The homes there are beautiful, and I noticed that the girls are tanned a bit more than they are in Vancouver because it's more
Oh,
sunnier there. You got to
oh,
remember, so we get a lot of the weather that comes from Hawaii. Okay, it's the jet stream. We call it the Pineapple Express. So right now we got a break, but we get 4 seasons here on the dot. Okay, so when fall kicked in, man, the clouds rolled in and it started raining. And it just been raining steady ever since. It's been flooding, right? And so today's the first day that I've seen blue sky in a minute. But what I'm saying is that when all of that weather comes in on the island, that wind and all of that stuff, it blows all of the storms over to the mountains. so they get a lot more sunnier days. Okay, so when I was looking at these white girls in shorts, I'm like, these girls are tan.
Hmm.
I'm like, and you can tell it ain't no fake tan. It's like, okay, well, they out in the sun more, and everybody knows that Victoria is a lot more sunnier than Vancouver.
Damn, thanks for that, brother. Great intel so far. Um, Brothers, get the likes up. We got over 50 people watching, but only less than 40 likes. I don't want to stop. I don't want to pause the stream and start singing. You don't want to hear me sing, So please get the likes up. That'd be great, brothers. Thank you. So Mr. Shawn Davis, when you speak about the attractiveness of Victorian women, would you say they are they are very attractive women in terms of looks and personality? Would you rank them side by side with the attractiveness of Vancouver and Montreal women, or no? Speak on that, bro.
Yes, there's some very attractive women there. There's some ugly ones there too, but the ugly ones are the ones that are on the streets. But because they live hard, but you get around and down into the pubs and in the downtown area, down by the Wharf Street. You could walk from one end of that city to the next. Okay, that's your best bet when you get there. You can catch a bus. If you got your own car, that's fine. But when I go, I just keep my car at my daughter's place. I'll walk around and I made some observations. You get some girls that are, I guess homely. They're not ugly. They're just homely. You get those girls there that is not really into dressing or whatever. They live that laid back island life, and then you just get some ladies that are just drop dead gorgeous. I listen. I pulled in the gas station. And I saw this woman. She was in a brand new Porsche 911, a Targa, like a 2022. I could tell she worked for the government. This woman had to be in her late 40s. That woman was fine. Okay, she was, and she had. I'm an older guy. I'm 53, so I can do that. Now, you young cats, I understand that. But when I saw how impeccable she was, when I saw how she looked, and she could tell that she worked out, she took care of her body, and she looked good. And there are a lot of ladies there that do. They look very good, very nice looking ladies there. Some Asian girls there. There's all kinds of girls there, and they're very very laid back. Yes, there's some good looking women. British Columbia's got some beautiful women. Canada can hold its own worldwide IP. I know you guys talk about Latvian women all that, and they beautiful. I'm gonna give them that credit, but when it comes to some of these white girls up here, y'all gonna come up here, you gonna see Canada can hold their own. There's some pretty females up here.
Oh, fantastic, bro. So feminism, should we? I know it's there, but is it hardcore feminism? Is it the ones in the UK, like in the UK and America, where they OD on feminism, or is it how's feminism like in Victoria, Canada, based on what you've seen, bro?
You see, you know what, me living in Canada, and I know what you're talking about, that overt rough feminism. No, it's not here. Okay, you got that feminism, but I've been here. I can see it, right? And not every woman is. It's just not the same as it is in the States and in the UK. Okay, when it comes to feminism, you have it here. But if you want to talk about, is it dominating here? No, I don't see that, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Still, a lot of females here want to get married. They still want to have a traditional family. The number one thing that I be hearing a lot of girls say is that a lot of guys be flaking out on them. Now, I don't know if that's because they guys find them feminine or whatever, but I hear a lot of girls. There's a lot of girls they want to get married, and like I had said before, and this is saying I can apply this same with the island too, as well as Vancouver, is that the girls that I see with boyfriends and they have a man in their life, it seems like they got a glow and a smile on their face, and the girls that don't, they don't look. They look depressed.
Damn.
Yeah. Nah, it's like I said, I've been here for a minute. And anybody, oh, that's not true. I'm like, you ain't been here. You haven't observed. You haven't. I have. I've seen it. I've seen. like I said, I've seen homegirls that I've known that didn't have boyfriends. Soon they got a boyfriend. It's like a sparkle in their eye, right? So these girls up here, especially them young ones, they moldable. The young
Mm,
girls, they're moldable up here. These little young 20 something. Like I said, I get a lot of 20 something. I'm not jumping on them because I'm a bit older, and I'm not trying to trying to smash everything that come my way. I'm not I got a better responsibility than that. But what I'm seeing from these younger, and those island girls, they're naive now. They don't know the fast pace compared to Vancouver, and they really don't know the fast pace in the states. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get a girl in Victoria. She's gonna be a bit more naive, and when you see that innocence and that naiveness, it's kind of like you want to protect that. You know what I'm saying?
damn. All right, this is a great discussion here. I want to stay on the relationship part. And of
Okay.
course, Mr. Theo WAF, how you doing, brother? Theo, what's up, Theo, man? Where you been at, brother? Where the hell
Theo.
have you been? Theo, where you been at, bro? We need to catch up real quick very soon, bro. Shout out to Theo WAF for the $25 super chat. He says, tell us about the family structure. Yeah, bro, break it down. I'm assuming Theo means you're saying that women there prefer to be in relationships than casual dating and sleeping around. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Shawn Davis?
Yeah, there's family structure here. You have your issues. You have your issues with maybe the family having some alcohol issues or whatever. But for the most part, I see a lot of family structure there. Okay, the families that I do see there, I see the man and the wife and the children. Listen, I made an observation. I misjudged a lady, and she had pink hair and it was cut butch style, and she brought her sons out, and I knew one of the sons because I had helped coach him in football, but had never seen his mom, but I knew her husband, and she's a soccer mom. She just happened to have that hairstyle. Doesn't mean that she butch. And I just made you're gonna see some of these girls with colored hair, and I know that's a no for you guys, but they're just doing it because they're doing it, but still they want to be in a relationship. Here, there is a lot of family structure there on the island. I saw, and you know what else I saw? I saw, okay, Victoria, you got Victoria, and then you got the surrounding suburbs around Victoria, and they got names like Esquimalt, Saanich. And so you have to use your car to get around in there. You know what I saw? I saw a lot of Africans, West Africans. And these kids are going to good schools, and they got good schooling there. And they got a nice tight knit community in Victoria. So yeah, the family structure is there. You could see it. It's on a smaller scale. It's thriving. I notice also in Victoria there are a lot of other people from different provinces that live there. From Alberta, from Saskatchewan, from Ontario. Like I said, University of Victoria is there. That's a big university there. So you're getting a lot of people from all over Canada that's coming in there too. So you're getting a young crowd. You got a healthy young crowd there, as well as you got people that retire there that have money, they retire there. You have the people that work for the government there. So you have young adults. And the one thing that folks in Victoria like to do, they like to go out and eat and go to the pubs and the bars and grills downtown. So it's a vibrant, it's a nice, quiet, it's not quiet, but it's a nice, vibrant nightlife Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
This is great, bro. Lovely to hear that. I only date women who have fathers in their lives. A woman who doesn't have fathers in her lives, a woman who speaks down on men, that's a no for me. That's just my preference. Anyone who gets mad, F you, I don't care. I don't deal with deranged women, women who hate men, a woman from single mother households or single father households. Both parents must be in their lives for me to date them. That's how I roll. Maybe brothers are less lenient, but I don't want no trouble. I don't want no flipping brat in my household. So I'm a date woman from stable families. Ain't that right, Shawn?
That's facts, bruh. Hey, you know what my mom told me? I'll tell you, brothers, and I'll tell you too, IP. You know what my mom told me? My dad told me something, but there's one thing that my mom always told me. She said, when you are looking for your wife, you always look at her mother. And I was like,
Mm,
why? She said, because you look at her mother, that's how your wife gonna be. So if
Mm.
the mama ain't respecting daddy, somewhere along the line, the girl that you with ain't gonna wind up respecting you because she learning that from my mama. That's what my mom told me. So I'm gonna take her words of wisdom on that one.
Yes, bro. Yes. Brother, when you were in Vancouver, did you see a lot of did you come across pros? You know, was that a problem there? And you know, sexual deviancy in Victoria, Canada. Did you see that? Was that quite often there, bro?
No, no. You don't see the pros rolling around. You don't see pros. Like I said, you see some homeless folk. You might see a skink, crack smoking skink or something like that. I don't deal with that. And like I said, Canada has a Canada's trying to approach their drug and homeless problem like Amsterdam and like Norway and stuff. Like, they have what do you call it? Safe injection houses, and they put them up in um in hotels, and the government foots the bill for it. Actually, it keeps the crime down because they some of the nicest people you ever meet. They ain't even asking you for money because they get a paycheck every month. So I'm serious. I was like, y'all some of the most friendliest homeless fuck I ever met in my life. Ain't nobody mess with nobody. And even the cops told me that. And so, no, you know what? I'm quite sure if you're looking for that, you can find it, but it is discreet. It's not out there like you're dealing with that in the States. You're not dealing with 304s. You know what I'm saying? You're not dealing with that.
Yeah,
It's like I said, man. If you've been in a big city and you go to Victoria, you're gonna know this. You're gonna see the slow pace. And some people don't like it because some folks are used to the hustle and bustle, but some folk love it because it's like, oh man, I can just relax here. People laid back here. People really nice, vibrant, fresh air from the ocean. Nice, beautiful people walking around. I'm like, yeah, man, this is nice. They got a little Chinatown. It's not big, but it's a historic Chinatown. It's one of the second oldest, I think, on the West Coast. I know you got San Francisco, Seattle's got a big Chinatown. Vancouver's got a big Chinatown, and then Victoria's got a little Chinatown going there, and you got some vibrant Chinese there and stuff like that. And I hear a lot of Japanese, they tour, the ones that get on the boats and tour before COVID came. They come down and check out Victoria. So yeah, you do have a nice little vibrant Japanese community down there too.
fantastic, bro. Um, you know, I want to delve into the woman a lot more now. Um, Body count. Um, Based on what you've heard, what you've observed, you know, what you've seen about Victoria women, would you say on average they have high body counts? You know, what's your thoughts about that, Mr. Shawn Davis? Based on what you've seen and heard, are these women out there throwing it around the box, or am I overthinking things here, bro?
Yeah, I think you're overthinking things here. Like I said, you're gonna have sexual activity anywhere you go around the earth. But if you're worried about body count like in the states and stuff like that, no, no, it's not like that. No. Um, do girls like to party? Of course. There's spots that you can go to that is going to be vibrant, and the young crowd's going to be out there wanting to have their fun. Um, but at the same time, there's a lot of professionals there. Like I said, the Victoria is also, there's a lot of government professionals. Okay, so you know, for me to gauge exactly what their body count is, I wouldn't know. But if you're talking about on the scale of like the United States is, you know, if a girl like you there, and then see this one thing I noticed too. I saw the girls with their boyfriends. The girls were very huggy. And what I mean huggy, they didn't hold back on their loving kindness to their boyfriend. I noticed
Mm.
that. Okay, so you with your girl, she from the island. Don't find it strange that she got her arms around you, kissing your neck out in public or whatever, showing affection to you. That I noticed that.
Damn.
Yeah, these girls, because they're naive. I mean, they fall in love with you. Like, I ain't gonna tell you, but no, I'll tell you, but y'all ain't gonna be messing with my daughter and her friends. She got a little friend. and she a little cutie pie. She got a little boyfriend, and I can tell she just all crazy about that little boy. And so I observed her affection, and I'm like, she doesn't know the game. Her mother and father, she got a family and stuff, and I'm like, that's a good thing that they don't know that big city game. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? That's a good thing. And like Pamela Anderson is from the island. Okay, so before she even hit Hollywood, she from Comox, which is further up north. Okay, so you look at her face when she was young. There's plenty of females out here be looking good, dog. I'm serious.
Damn. Your daughter's friend, is she a sister and is she dating a brother, or is
No, no, she's a little white girl.
and is she dating? She's dating who's she dating? Some
She's dating a white. She's dating a white guy. Like I said, there's not too many blacks here.
mm,
There's just not that many on the island. It's even less, and so you stick out. It's good. Here's another thing. I met two sisters there. The one sister I met, she goes to school. She's really young. She was from Ghana, but she lives in Canada, and she's from back east, and she's schooling there at University of Victoria. And I met another sister that is from Alberta, living out there in Vancouver, and she was happy to see me, man. That was a shock. She was like, "Oh wow, another brother. Hey, how you doing?" Came up talking to me and everything. We was talking. Good looking sister too. Had nice braids. She had her hair braided up, very nice, light skinned sister. Wasn't dressed like no 304, no hoe, or nothing like that. And very nice, very polite. And I was like I said, there's not very many sisters out here on this side of Canada. But I can guarantee you this much: those sisters, if you are in the sisters, you come out here and run into a Canadian sister, she ain't gonna act like the sisters in the states. They don't act
damn,
like that.
damn. So you're saying like Victoria is like a small community, like a small city, but not like a not like a city like New York. It's just a small. Would you compare it to like something like what's the best city to compare it to? Something like Salt Lake City in America
Smaller,
or smaller. Okay,
yeah, much smaller.
something like what's that city called? The one that Stephen King's from, the author. Is it Maine? Or I think it's
Yeah,
Maine. Okay. Is that what yeah, Maine? Is that the best way to describe Victoria? Like it would be like Maine?
yeah, yeah. It's a lot smaller community. Like I said, only 92,000 people, and
Oh,
yeah, it's small, man. It's not. It's small and it's nice. It's quaint. It's a hidden gem. A lot of brothers that gone in the Navy, gone there, they fell in. They like, yeah, man, I like Victoria. You know, definitely.
okay, bro. Can we now speak about the best spots in Victoria? So avenues, places, specifically in Victoria, where we can meet young women, early 20s, late teens, mid 20s, professional, where specifically do these women hang out around in Victoria? Where are the best spots for that, bro?
Best spots for that is downtown Victoria. Um, University of Victoria. You know how I don't know how it is in England or in the UK. How you guys do it with the universities? I mean, you can probably go off campus and around the universities. You guys normally in the states it would be, there's a lot of spots, bars, places to eat to service the universities. But everybody in Victoria is such a small place that everybody goes downtown. So you got spots like Earl's Kitchen. Now, Earl's Kitchen is a upscale grill and bar place, and they're franchised or whatever. So you got them all over Vancouver, and you got them all over there. Earl's Kitchen and Bar, the Cactus Club Cafe. You're gonna see a lot. And a lot of people like to go out and eat and have drinks. Um, Another place is called Darcy's Pub. So don't forget that Darcy's Pub, and a lot of locals go there. So that is a good spot because they got good food, they got good drinks. It sits right off the ocean there, off the waterfront. Uh, another place is a Fuego Old Town, and that's a place to eat. Another one is Garrick's Pub. Okay, because when you go downtown, and you're gonna find out when you look on Google Maps, you're gonna find out you can navigate easily in these spots, right? They got a club called the Capitol Ballroom, and that's where that's the young crowd there. That's your early, that's your 20 something crowd, your late teen. Oh yeah, don't forget this now. In Canada, I think the drinking age is 18 or 19, legal drinking age. The legal drinking age in the states is 21, so they can drink. I think it's 19. Okay, and you can go to also like Shimak Korean chicken. You go to these places where they got the Italian food. They got a place, man. They call La Fontanilla. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's Colombian cuisine. So the people that own that restaurant, they from Colombia.
Okay, thanks for that, bro.
Yeah.
Brothers, I hope you're taking notes on this. I hope you're taking timestamps as well. And if you're enjoying this live stream, brothers, feel free to hit the cash app, hit the super chat to support the channel. It's 2:37 over here in the UK. I'm giving you brothers another classic to prepare you before going to Vancouver. So please support the channel, hit the cash app, hit the super chat. It will be greatly appreciated. Next question for you, brother, is would you say that women there in Victoria are wifeable? Compared to, although we don't, Western women, we have to be careful around them, right? But would you say Victorian women are exceptions to the rule? Are they wifeable, bro? Or am I simping over here, bro? Am I simping?
Yes, they're wifeable. They're wifeable because of, like I said, it's a more quiet, quaint family structure here. So those girls are looking um, for more. They're looking more for a guy that they could hang out with for a long time, and you can wipe them up. Yes, you can. And those young ones, they're moldable. That's one thing I noticed because they're naive. And when I mean naive, it's a good thing. See, the girls in the states aren't naive. They're exposed to the coldness of the world at a young age. They exposed to all that BS. They exposed to game. When you deal with girls from a smaller town in Canada, you're gonna get the more of the females that are of innocence. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a brother that maintains your frame, you can help mold this girl. She'll be down for you. Okay, that I have noticed. Even in Vancouver, you got to navigate. Okay, I mean, like I said, us from the states and from the UK, it's at a high level with the BS. So you can recognize BS when you go to other cities and other countries. Okay, but you're gonna notice that the girls here, they're much more naive and they're much more innocent because yeah, they listen to the rap music, yeah, they listen to that stuff, but they ain't living that stuff.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying? They're not living
yeah.
it, so they're moldable. You know, you come out here and you're on point, taking care of your business. They're gonna see that, and like I said, that personality is gonna was just gonna draw them in. Okay, the curiosity, you being a black man, but then that only gets you so far. Now it's personality.
Mm.
It's who you are on the inside. You see what I'm saying? And you go to her and they can and y'all two can build together.
Oh, I love it. Oh man. Shout out to the brother Wealth Engineering. What's up, brother? For the $5 Canadian super chat. Thank you, bro, for the support. Hope you're keeping well, bro. Sending health, wealth, and riches your way. And I hope you're making a lot of money off Shiba Inu. Shout out to Wealth Engineering. That's a brother right there. Um, brothers, I love it when a woman is moldable to your program, to your ideas, to your concepts. I love that. That's what I want in a woman. I want to mold her. I want to mold her to my plan and my program. I want her to listen to me. I want her to be beside me. So, brother, on that note, right? Two questions for you now. Would you say Victorian women are submissive, and are they checking for UK brothers as well?
Oh yeah, you clean house here, man. IP, you need to come out here. Okay. Hey, you're under the Commonwealth, man. They're gonna hear you British. It's a wrap. Okay, British brother coming out here. I've seen a couple of them out here, and they clean. In Vancouver, I've seen them, and they're down in the Kitsilano area, which is down in the chic, young area. They got money down there. Them British brothers, they clean house. Cause you know how the Brits dress. They can dress proper. You know what I'm
Mm,
talking about. So they come
yeah,
down, they come out here, they dressing proper. They getting the attention. They're getting the attention of them females, and then they're hearing you talk. It's over with. It's a
damn.
wrap. They're like, oh, a black British dude. Man, come on, man. You clean house around here. Shoot, you clean house in Seattle. I mean,
Oh,
don't wipe them up, but them females, them sisters will come after you.
damn. And are Victorian women submissive as well, brother?
Or what now?
Are Victorian women submissive?
Yes, there's a natural submissive to it. Yes, yes, I would say yes. The families that I saw there, I saw a lot of young families. I saw some young ladies, Middle Eastern women that were there with their husbands walking down with their babies, and I saw white couples and holding hands. And what I mean is just going out to eat. Man, I'm telling you, they like to go out and eat, and they got some nice restaurants there. So when I go, if you want to go out and meet some of the ladies, going to the pubs and the bars and grills, that's the spot. You got a couple of clubs there, but for the most part, they're going to places like I said, Earl's Kitchen, Cactus Club Cafe, and to the pubs. One of the things that they like here, the Canadians love their hockey. You want to meet some girls, go to a hockey game. You just can't lose it. And they love their hockey. Going out to get some drinks and getting something to eat and watching their hockey. That's a great Canadian pastime here.
Damn. Thanks for that, brother.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. J Bones for the $2 super chat. Thank you, bro. He says, hit goal, Royal Museum and University of Victoria Shy Girls. Is that true, brother?
Yes, it is. My daughter went to the Royal Museum. Yes, yes. See, and like he know what time it is. You want to meet some real pretty females, fine females, hit the museum. Learn the come here and learn the culture. Man, they'll be happy to show you around. They'll be more than, and then boy, that's when you start seeing like, oh, golly, she fine. And the thing about Vancouver and Victoria, man, there's some fine females. They don't even know they fine.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know that how beautiful they are. Because that's one thing that when I took my girl to the States, a lot of guys picked that up and they told me, man, your girl beautiful and she don't even realize it. And I was like, okay, that was a mental note. So I took that mental note when I went back. I'm like, because there's so many of them.
Damn. Shout out to Jay Takashi for the $5 super chat. This is for my brother IP and Vancouver legends Shawn Davis. Keep preaching and
Takashi.
spreading gold coins for us to learn. That's the brother Jay Takashi. Thank you, bro. How you doing, brother? Hope you're keeping well and safe, bro. Sending
Yeah.
blessings, wealth, and riches your way, brother. Thank you, bro. This is a great stream so far, brothers. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, Victoria is on the list so far. 2022. Let's get it. So next question for you, brother. Would you say that social media is a problem over there in Victoria, Canada? Are these women obsessed with Instagram, Facebook, Twitter? On average, are the beautiful girls having like 10K followers and having simps cash app them, PayPal them, whatever, money to buy sandwiches and all that stuff? Is that only in America?
It's really bad in America. You do have girls here that use social media, but not to the extent the way it is in the States. Um, so you're not going to have a lot of Instagram hoes and 304s. They do. You have to understand though, this generation worldwide, social media has changed much of the Western world, and it's spreading its tentacles all throughout the world. So you have this generation that's grown up on iPhones and stuff. You know, my daughter and their friends are all on Instagram, but they're not out there doing cash apps and 304s and stuff like that. It's not going to be like that. Then again, at the same time, you're going to have some ladies, they don't want to have nothing to do with it. They're not on Facebook. And if they do use Facebook, um, Some of them are shy. They don't like to get online and or get on YouTube and show their faces and stuff like that. You're gonna run into those too as well. The younger ones, they probably use it. They use it to communicate or whatever. They find a boyfriend. That's mainly what they be looking. They looking to find a boyfriend and find somebody to be with.
Thank you, brother. Next question for you, bro, is clubs and bars. Is that an avenue to meet good-looking Victorian women, and where specifically should we go to? What bars, what clubs that are well known in Vancouver that you can meet these women, or is that something we should avoid, brother?
No, that's a good spot. Like I said, Victoria, they really like to go out and eat. There's a lot of nice restaurants to eat. You got a lot of Italian, some good Italian restaurants. You can go there. There's a lot of wine bars in Victoria. Uh, I didn't get the list and the names of them. Look up on Google and then dial in on Google and Victoria, and they're gonna show you all these spots. A lot of wine bars. If you guys are into like the jazz scene and stuff like that, the laid back scene, that's gonna be more your mature women going to wine bars. Like I said, places like Earl's Kitchen, Cactus Club Cafe, Socials Brown House is another one. Italian restaurants, that the pubs, and that club I just told you. What's the name of that club? Capital Ballroom. They there. That's where your young crowds want to party and stuff like that. But you're not gonna miss if you just go to a bar and grill. A lot of females there. Like I said, man, the ratio that I see the females in, they be going in three, four, five deep to these pubs and to these grills and stuff like that. And I see guys two and three deep. So I see more girls in these places than I see dudes. And man, they like to drink. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a lightweight. These girls here, they listen. When it's time to cut loose and party, these girls can drink. They cut loose.
Damn. All right, bro. What about online dating? Is that a good avenue to meet Victorian women? Do you recommend any apps at all? Do you have any experience with online dating in Victoria?
No, I usually personally me, I don't do the online dating thing. Um, Personally me, I'm just old school. I like to talk. I like the conversation rule the nation for me. Okay, I look them in the eye and I talk to them. So I'm not. I wouldn't be honest with you. I wouldn't really know much about the online dating thing. You can probably get on Tinder, and I kind of follow. If I do that, I kind of would follow what I know his name. You guys know him, One Master Teacher. If you're in town, take a picture of some landmarks in the town. Say I'm new in town. Is anybody would like to show me around town that has the time on Tinder and get likes that way? And you can meet some girls in Victoria and Vancouver that way, and they'll definitely get some likes that way. I don't do it personally. I'll go out and if I meet somebody, meet a lady, and then hey, let's keep in contact. Then I'll do it that way.
Okay, thanks for that, brother. Brother, please avoid mentioning other channels.
Yes, yes, yes. I
Bro.
just
All right, thanks for that, bro.
yeah.
So next question for you is um, STDs and STIs. Are they a problem in Victoria? From what you've heard, could they? Yeah.
No, I haven't heard any issue with that. You don't see a lot of girls out there sing. You don't see a lot of single baby mamas.
Okay.
So uh, everybody gonna have their little wild moment in the period in their life, especially the young ones. But you just don't see it like you see in the United States. Now I don't know how it is in the UK, but you just don't see a lot of these girls out here. I haven't heard anything about the STDs or anything like that running really rampant. So those females in this region here, I mean, you can get into that if you keep running through some females, but like I said, for the most part, I haven't heard of any issues with the STDs and stuff like that, or them having a reputation of just cutting loose. You can find that stuff, and the thing about it with Canadian girls, one Canadian girl kind of said it this one way. She goes, "I'm a lady out in the streets, but I'm a freak in the bedroom," which means that she keeps it in the bedroom. She doesn't flaunt it out. You need to get to know her, you need to court her, and if she's comfortable with you and she really like you, then she'll cut loose.
Okay, bro. Religion, you know, do they are they mostly Christian? Are they Muslim? Are they atheists? Is it 50-50? What have you seen there in Victoria, Canada?
This region is atheist mostly. A lot of people don't believe in God. So there's a small amount of Christians here. You do find them. Um, you find Sikhs because, like I said, there's a lot of East Indians here. So you get Sikhs. So you get people that are into Buddhism here. Even some white folks they're into Buddhism. But for the most part, you're gonna get a lot of folks here that don't believe in God. They're agnostic. I guess that's what you call it. That I have noticed. I have seen some Christian women here, and you guys want a Christian woman. There's some bad females, man. I know a few of them. I know a few of them.
Damn.
They fine, but they good godly women. Them the best ones to get. Listen. I'll hook my buddy up with a girl from Brazil. She was a virgin. And she was going to University of British Columbia. I had UBC when I met. She was 19 at the time. She was a double major in civil engineering. Okay, she was an international student, and my boy's wife had left him. She had an affair. He was broken. He'd been single for a while. I didn't know she was a virgin. I didn't ask all that. We was cool. I hooked her up with them. They got married. She lives here. Okay, and she was a virgin. She carried herself. Man, that girl is bad, bad, bad. I know a few. I know another one. She's an evangelist. She's from Mexico City. Lives here. I know a few females that are Christians, and they did. I know a church is young crowd. Okay,
Oh,
it's a young crowd, and they got Asian girls in there, they got white
oh,
girls in there, they got some sisters from back east in there, and I'm gonna tell
oh.
you something, all of them fine. But
Damn.
yeah, but they ain't playing around though.
Yeah, yeah, I
You know
know,
what I'm
bro.
saying? But then I'll tell you right now, you guys don't believe me, they're the best ones to get right there.
Bro,
See, they looking for a good man. They want to do it the right way. They're like, okay, I'm gonna do it the right way. And it's like you looking like, whoo, golly, whoo, man.
God damn. What church is that called, brother? Do you remember what's that church called in Victoria?
That church, no, it's not in Victoria. The one that I'm talking about is in Vancouver. It's called Love Quest International.
Love Quest. Let's get it. Let's fuck.
Serious,
Oh man,
yeah, serious.
that's what. Theo, are you here, bro? It's Theo WAF in the building right now. Theo, that's what you want, right? A good, godly woman, right? Thomas, are you here in the building as well, Thomas? This is what brothers want, Sean. You know, that's what we're looking for in the UK. But girls, women in the UK, they're all sleeping around, falling around the box, don't believe in God, just living recklessly. And brothers are tired of it, you know? Brother, oh my goodness, bro, carry on speaking, man. Before you speak, bro, brothers, who is taking down timestamps, man? Take down the timestamps. Brothers, support the channel, cash app, super chat. You're getting pure game right now. You want a wife? The brother right here is telling you go to a church in Vancouver to get that wife. Brothers, hit the cash app, super chat, support the channel. Carry on, Shawn Davis.
They got a church in Victoria, and they got some people. My homegirl, who's an evangelist, she knows people in Victoria, so there is a church. I haven't been to it, but I know that there is there, and she's got connections to people, and so the people in her circle that I've seen on Instagram that know my homegirl, there's some beautiful women. There's some bad females, man. You look, and I'm telling you, they want to do it the right way, and it's like, okay, if that's what you're looking for, that there are not many of them compared to like back in the state. Because you know what, down in from where I'm from in the Bible Belt, everybody go to church. All the black folk, they all go to church, but They're the same ones that you see in the club on Saturday night and then turn around and go to church Sunday morning. They got a hangover, eyes all bloodshot, you know, singing, praising, worship. And you looking like, hey, did I see you in the club last night twerking? you know, you ain't gonna see that out here. My dad told me that, and he was right. He said there's a fine line between people who go to church out here and those that don't. And so yes, if you're looking for that, and there are all kinds of Filipino, and a lot of Filipino girls, they go to church. I know there's a lot of Filipino girls, and there's some fine little Filipino ladies out here. They in the church. Some Asian women, some white girls. I know another girl who's in the church. She's from South Africa. Nice little sister, man. So yes, definitely. If that's what you're looking for, I could shoot you in the right direction over there in that spot.
Thank you, bro. When you say Asian women, is that like Japanese,
Yeah,
Korean, Chinese? Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
god damn. Ooh,
I be tripping.
ooh, Lord, this is something. This is crazy to me, bro. Thank you so much, Shawn
Yeah.
Davis. Damn. Oh, shout out to Mr. For the $999 super chat. I'm just here for the algorithms. Thank you, bro, for supporting. So the brother ain't watching the whole stream, but he's come here, posted a live stream comment, and still super chatting and supporting. Brothers, we got over 65 people here. You're getting this free game on a Friday night, on a Saturday morning. You're not super chatting, you're not cash apping. Every day you come on my channel, get this free intel, live your life, be ninja watchers, and not supporting me after 5 years, brothers. That's how you gonna treat me? Come on, brothers, man. Hit the like button, cash app, comments, super chat, support the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated, brothers. Thank you so much. Sean, wow, man. You made my day, brother. You made my um would you say Vancouver women are sorry, would you say Victoria women are materialistic, brother?
No, not really. I think from what I'm gauging, I didn't see women caught up in materialism more as they just want to live their lives peacefully. Um, you know, girls caught up in when you got a fancy car, not like that. I didn't see that. So I could pick that up. I come from a town. I was born and raised in Dallas like that, man. Everybody's all about what you got and stuff like that. I just didn't. I don't. I didn't see that. If you got money and you drive a nice car, you drive a nice car. I'm gonna tell you something about up here. There's a lot of people up here that have money that don't flash their wealth.
Mm,
Okay, you can find people driving Toyotas and Subarus, and those are popular cars, and they got tons of money. You would never know it because they just don't show it. They might have a nice house sitting up in these nice tall trees overlooking the ocean. You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand that people that grow up around folks like that, they tend to be that way. Okay, they tend to um, just try to live a good. I think the number one concern with Victoria and Vancouver and this whole region is quality of life. You got to remember, Vancouver is the number 3 city in the world for quality of life. Is it expensive to live there? Yes, it has its issues. But consistently, out of all the cities out of the world, consistently, Vancouver and this whole region ranks up in the top 10 every year. This year, they're ranked number 3 in the world, okay, for quality of life. So that tells you that the people, there are people here that are caught up in materialism, but a large majority of people are more concerned about the quality of life, and the quality of life raising families. Okay, even the immigrants. I noticed that there are less and less people that I see going to the U.S. Embassy. A lot of people are moving to Canada. Why? Because of Canada's quality of life. Everybody knows you can go to the States and make that paper.
mm.
Okay, but when they want families, Canada's up there.
Thank you, brother. Shout out to Suo987 for the $2 super chat. He says, "What's good with the Arab chicks? Lebanese, yes." Speak on that, Shawn Davis.
Yes, they're here. They're here. I think more so in Vancouver. You probably can find some in Victoria, but like I said, it's a much smaller town, so you'll have much less of them there. So if you're looking for the Arab girls, Lebanese girls, Vancouver's gonna be your spot. Yeah, there are a lot of Persian women, like we had talked earlier, a lot of Persian women here. So that connection with Iran, yeah, you're gonna find some Arab women and Middle Eastern women here. There's some Lebanese women here, yes, definitely.
And
So
they're checking for
yes,
brothers, right?
oh yeah, man, yeah, I done ran into some. When I was married, I ran into some. They definitely, they definitely checking for brothers. And my Iranian girls, they checking them Persian girls checking for brothers too. I didn't, because in the states are not very many Persian people because the United States and Iran don't like each other. So I hear that there's some Persian people in the states, but the percentage is really small. So me growing up where I was at, I never seen one. I didn't see one until I got to Canada.
Okay, thanks for that, brother. Shout out to Thomas Demihin for the £1.79 super chat. What's up, Thomas? That's the brother right there, Thomas. Big up IP and brother Shawn Davis. The intel is flames. Thanks for that, Thomas. Lovely to see you here, brother. Hope you're keeping well and safe, bro. Shout out to Joshua Epps for the $199 super chat. Via intel. Thank you, IP. No,
Gosh.
brother. Thank you, bro, for the super chat. Thank you to Shawn Davis for coming here and dropping another classic live stream with me. That's what's up, bro. Shout out to Luke for the £2 super chat, showing love. What's up, Luke? UK brother, call in, bro. Lovely to see another UK brother on this movement. Just thank you for the support, brother. It's much appreciated, bro. Let me a couple more super chats, Sean. Hold up, bro. Shout out to Intellect for the $10 super chat. Court One Live, Seattle Light here, Team Latina, but exploring more of Team Asia. Oh, bro, Team Asia, that's gonna save your life, bro. That's gonna save your life, bro.
Seattle.
Ask Shawn Davis all about Team Asia, man. He'll give you all the intel you need. Shout out to the brother Intellect. Shout out to the brother Joshua Epps again for the super chat. Thank you, bro, for the $499 super chat. What ethnic group of women far as a majority is out in Vancouver, Canada?
Asians
Mm.
and white girls. There's a lot of Asians here. This area, man. This area's got a lot of Chinese, a lot of Japanese, a lot of Southeast Asians, a lot of Filipinos. You got a lot of Koreans. So you got a lot of areas in Vancouver where you can go where you can, if you want to go where it's predominantly Vietnamese. I know that spot. You want Japanese. Like I said, out of the smallest group out of all Asians is Japanese. But they're here. Uh, Vietnamese, Thai, lots of Thai girls here. And like I said, yesterday I was in the gym, ran into a little thick little Asian girl, dark skinned Asian girl. There's a couple of them in my gym, and they fine. I mean, they're young too. I can tell they're in their 20s. They fine.
Mm.
Okay, so they out here. All right, they out here. You guys like them Asian girls? Come on out here to Vancouver, man. And the thing I'm noticing is that I'm starting to see more and more of these Asian girls date brothers. I didn't see that earlier when I was here. I saw a lot of the white girls dating, and they still will date these brothers out here. And and I saw some of the Persian girls out here dating brothers. Because I like I said, I know a lot of brothers from the states that live here. My homeboy had a little bad little Persian girl, but I noticing more and more when I'm making even an observation in Vancouver and Victoria. I'm making an observation. I'm like, okay, there's a brother. He's with a little Asian girl. Oh, there's another brother over there. He with another little Asian girl. There's a little Filipino girl chasing after my son right now. She like him. Oh yeah, he's tall. He's 6'2", tall, handsome fella, and he gets a lot of play from the Asian girls. They like him. So
Damn.
definitely yes, you can come out here and definitely get you an Asian female, beautiful too.
Oh, wonderful. Love
Hey, I
hearing
got to
that,
tell you
bro.
one thing. This made me laugh. A few years
Okay.
back, I've never, okay, in my lifetime, I never saw Asian people go eat at McDonald's and fast food restaurants. Okay, now I know that the longer they're here, the ones that come from their homeland, they come here. They usually go out to the Asian restaurants, and because of their culture, those Asian restaurants here, I didn't know this because I got some good friends. They told me, I'm like, how come I don't never see no Asians eating at a Chinese or Asian restaurant? And they go, because in our culture, we eat extremely late. I'm like, well, what do you mean? They're like 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, that's when they get crowded. Because in their culture, that's when they eat. They eat late. They all get together, families, friends, and family all get together and go in these restaurants, right? I ain't never seen that. But I've never seen until the last about 10, 11 years ago, I never seen them eating at like Wendy's and McDonald's. Man, I walked in this McDonald's and there were a number of Asians in there and they all had French fries sticking out their mouth going. I'm like, I started laughing because I ain't never seen that. And they was eating the hell out them burgers and them fries. And I said, okay, now they starting because you starting to see these girls starting to get thick and fine. The second generation and the third generation Asian girls that coming over, they coming over here fine. You come out here, you'll see what I'm talking about. Your head gonna be on
Fantastic,
the swivel. Your neck gonna get sore. I guarantee you that, man.
bro. So, bro, can we speak about cold approaching? How do women in Victoria want to be cold approached? Is it the yo ma, what's up ma? You looking good, Charlie man? What's up, Charlie? Or is it like the hey, how are you doing? You dressed nice today. I like what you're wearing. Are you free for coffee tomorrow? How do they want to be approached, brother? Is it the stereotypical rap way? Hey Charlie man, you're looking mighty fine, Charlie. Or is it like a normal cold approach? Speak on that, bro.
Don't come up here doing it. Hey. No, don't come up here doing it. Don't, because you know what? They're gonna get to moving. They're gonna start walking fast. See, and girl, you want to make these females comfortable. The second one that you said, IP, that's how you want to do it. I do it all the time. I'll compliment the girls, and see, in the states that's called simping. Here, girls eat that up. Girls eat that up here. I'll come and compliment and say, "Girl, you got some. Look at you dressing nice. You look good in that outfit. I'm just gonna have to. I gotta compliment you on that, girl." And they eat it. Oh, really? Yeah, you just a little cutie pie. Oh, they get the blood. They eat it up. They eat it up, and then you broke the ice, and then you can get in a conversation. If they have a boyfriend, they will be polite, because girls here are polite. They're quick to say sorry. They're quick to say thank you. If they do have a boyfriend, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I do have a boyfriend." They'll let you know. Ain't none of that cussing you out like them sisters do and drop you hard. They'll be honest with you. If they don't, they're interested in you in conversation. You can tell because they're not in a hurry to leave. They'll stay and engage in conversation. So I'm telling you guys, don't come out here say shorty, come in. No, don't do that. Because see, girls, if they don't feel comfortable, especially if you're two or three guys and you go together and you see a female, hey, come here, my boy want to holler at you, man. She gone. She gonna take off. She don't want to talk to you like that.
Yo, Charlie, man. Let me holler at you real quick, Charlie, man. You looking mighty fine in that dress right there, Charlie, man. Let me holler at you real quick, Charlie, man. What's your number, Charlie, man? Where you from, Charlie,
No,
man? Hey, where
no.
you from, Charlie, man? Hey, drop the digits right there, man, Charlie, man. You looking mighty fine, Charlie, man. I like how you look, Charlie, man. I'm from New York right there. I'm from around the way, Charlie. Where you from, Charlie? Where you from, Charlie? Hey,
Yeah, no.
turn around real quick. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick, Charlie. Let me see something real quick, Charlie.
Yeah, they be gone. Pew! They gone. Yeah, that's a quick way for you to have a long night doing that. So you want to come, you want to engage in intelligent conversation. Like I said, fellas, conversation rules the nation. And you
Mm.
engage in conversation with these females, and you look them dead. I look them dead now because the eyes are the gateway to the soul. And you pay them some compliments. They like I said, these girls here are beautiful, and they really don't know how beautiful they are. You know what I'm saying? These girls here, they some sweet females. Canada can hold its own.
Yeah, you only speak to that way with hood rats, back in
Yeah,
your community. When it comes to classy women, please, brothers, come correct, wear a suit, look good, and start approaching. Shout out to Bala Jallo for the $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. He says, late to the stream, great streaming, brothers. Get the likes up. Thank you, bro. Brothers, get the likes up if you have not liked this video. Cash App, definitely super chat, but definitely cash app as well. I've not received a cash app in a minute now, so cash app, super chat, support the channel. Greatly appreciate it, brothers. Shout out to Bala Jalal again for the $5 super chat. All races of women love brothers, including Asian women. I'm seeing a lot of them with brothers. Where you at? Where you living at, brother? Are you in America? I'm guessing. Where in America are you seeing this happening, bro? Are you in California, Miami? Speak on that, brother. I'd love to hear that in the live stream comments. I'm calling, brother, to speak this case. That'd be great. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Thomas Demihin for the £1.79 super chat. Thank you, bro. Brother IP and UK brothers, we need to leave the UK. Brother, we actually need to do. Brother, we need to actually leave. I think it may be the best choice, man, because right now, the women out here, it's just, it's horrible out here, the conditions, man. Feminism is too strong here. Women out here wearing baggy clothes all the time, wearing flipping do you call it joggers? What do you call it? Where is it sweatpants in
Yeah,
America?
JP's what we call them. JP's and sweatpants.
Yeah, they're wearing J. What does JP stand for, bro?
Jama pants is what we call them down my neck of the woods. We call
Yeah,
them jama pants and sweatpants, and like if you're going to work out, that's fine. But if you're
but
going out and about, it's like you just really don't give a damn about taking
yeah,
care of yourself. These
there you
girls here,
go.
they wear that Lululemon.
Okay,
That tight stuff. That's
yeah.
where it got started. It got started here. Okay, so they're into, like I said, man, girls here are into working out. It's a very health conscious society here in Victoria and Vancouver. It's a very health conscious society. So a lot of these girls, if they're not in the gym, they're jogging. If they're not jogging, they're cycling, they're biking. If they're not biking, they're hiking up in these mountains. So they got an active lifestyle. They stay fit in the wintertime. Like now, the gym, it's sick, man. It's all kind of women. And they stay in there until springtime, and then they get spring fever and they want to show their bodies out, see if they can catch it.
Oh,
I'm serious. Come out here. You see what I'm saying? You'll see.
oh gosh, what's
And
going
they're
on,
all
man?
fine. There's all man. I had to go downtown to take care of some business, and I'm down there. Females just, I'm like, I'm looking, and they looking back at me, and I'm just, I had to take care of my business. It's not every day that I'm talking to a female every day, so I don't want to give that impression like I'm the super Mac man. No, there's a lot of days I don't say a word to ladies out here. I just handle my business, and I'm just looking at the women, and it's just like, golly, look at these females. They just fine.
Mm, damn, man. I don't know. It's such a shame that we don't experience that in the UK, man. It's
Well,
such a
come out here
damn
because
shame.
you're UK, so that means that Canada's under the Commonwealth. So you, with the process of you with immigration, is easier for you. You
Mm,
can come to Canada. They're not gonna hold you back from it because Canada's under the Commonwealth. So you making that transition over here, like I said, I know people that are from the UK that live here. They work here. So if you serious about it, man, yeah, you can integrate in here. And I know that your boy Theo talking about IT. Well, I just got news talking to my partner that IT is on the rise here. Jobs, they're looking for skilled workers in that area. So
okay.
yeah, there's definitely work here, man, in Canada. Yes,
Thank you, brother.
yes.
Shout out to Wealth Engineering for the $2 super chat. He says, "Are the white girls blonde or brunette in Victoria?"
Both.
Oh,
You're gonna get it all. You're gonna get redheads, blondes. You're gonna get brunettes. You're gonna get it all. You're gonna get short hairs. You're gonna get long hairs. I'm serious, man. You know,
damn.
and walking that dog like I had my daughter's got a little doggy, and I had to walk him, and that dog, he's a male. What is that dog? Jack Russell, right? And that dog, if that dog was a human being, he'd be a black dude because that dog likes females. So there was three Asian girls talking. It was like 12:30 at night, and there was nobody out in Victoria. Everybody go to sleep, right? But these girls were speaking. I think it was Korean, and they saw my daughter's dog, and they're like, "Oh, come here!" And that dog ran right up to them, and that's another icebreaker. If you see a female with a dog, make sure that if you like dogs and that dog run up to you, them females, you can stop and get conversation like that. They like that, man. So definitely, guys,
Shout.
it's all flavors out here.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Who in the live stream chat is taking down timestamps? Can you please take down timestamps for this video? That'd be greatly appreciated, brothers. Putting one in the chat. If you are taking that responsibility, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Shout out to Mr. Suo 987 for the £2 super chat. Sorry, IP, but I need intel on the Indian chicks there. Hey, bro. Speak on that in Victoria. Are they checking for brothers there? Indian chicks?
They're not very many East Indians in Victoria. You wanna hang out in Vancouver, and yes, the East Indian girls are checking for brothers. I got one on me right now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I'm good on them, but if brothers want to do their things there,
yeah.
that's them.
They're checking for brothers here in Vancouver. That's a guarantee. Yes, they are.
All
Okay,
right.
and a lot of Fijians. I don't know if you've seen Fijians. They kind of look like East Indians with the
Oh,
dark
Fijian.
skin and exotic. Yeah, there are a lot of
Oh,
Fijians here. A lot.
oh.
Yes. Okay.
Fijian women, and are they checking for brothers, bro?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. I could take you. Listen, everything's starting to open back up now. Okay, cause November the 6th, the border is fully open, which means that you can go down. So what that's telling me then, if the borders are fully open, then there's other businesses and things that are going to start opening back up, and they got casinos around here. Like I said, the last time I went to a casino, there was a line going out the door. I thought it was some kind of special event going on, and there's this bar pub where you can get some food and drinks at the back of the casino where they had a live band playing. Listen, the ratio had to been 5 to 7 to 1. There were groups of like 4, 5, 6, 7 women to like 2 or 3 guys. East Indian women, Fijian women, white women, Jamaican women, sister. It was a mix of all of them. And they're out there. They got their. If you can dance on the dance floor, dog, that man. I'm just being honest with you. If you can dance on the dance floor, they got all eyes on you. And
damn,
girl, you know how girls like to dance, and especially they see a brother, especially if he's from the States, and you get on the dance floor, yeah, you're gonna be dancing with not just one female, you're gonna be dancing with a group of ladies.
damn, Fijian woman. I love that brown skin, bro. That long black hair and the brown skin.
Yes.
I love that. I love that so much, bro. I love that brown skin, brother.
Yes.
That light brown skin, that light skin tone. I love it, man. And Fijian women have it. And I've seen some Fijian women. They are hot. They are hot.
Yeah, they are.
God
They're
damn.
beautiful, man. Beautiful. I'm like,
And
woo.
they love brothers out there in Vancouver. They're chicken heavy for brothers, bro, in Vancouver. Yeah,
Yeah,
oh man,
yeah, yeah.
it's crazy,
Like I
man.
said, get in the gym, get yourself together, get your mind right. Come out here and dress nice. Dress nice. Put on some nice cologne. Interact with these women. Personality kills them every time. Your personality. Just be you. Make them laugh. Make them smile. Compliment them. Tell them how cute they are. Man, they eat that up. See, you can't do that in the States. See, I know that. You can't tell them people, you know what, you look good today. Because then she gonna have the upper hand on that whole thing. Then pretty much she in her mind is like, oh, I got this N word here. He gonna come off with his money. So that's why guys don't even engage like that. But when you come out here worldwide and you do that and compliment these ladies, because I had one girl tell me that the other day. She said, "Shawn, I like you." She goes, "You compliment me, but it's not in a perverted kind of way." And I said to myself, that's how you want to do it. Why? Because you want to make them comfortable. You make these ladies comfortable, it's over. It's a wrap. Game over.
Damn. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Jalil for the $50 super chat. Thank you, Jalil. The brother coming through, dropping a $50 super chat, the highest of the stream so far. That's support right there. That is real support right there. And also, he's a consistent supporter. He supports the channel. He comments. Brothers, why is it always the same people that always support this channel all the time? It's either Derek Taylor, it's either Shawn Davis, it's either Jalil, Thomas, J Bones, Theo, and a couple more others. Even though I get over 100 views on one live stream, always those 10 brothers supporting. So what are the other 90 people doing? Just coming here, being ninja watchers, not liking, not commenting, not super chatting, and not flipping cash apping. You know, it cash app, bro. Super chat, brothers. Support what I'm doing. You know, I've been doing this for 5 years now. I've given you brothers solid intel. Brothers have reached out to me saying international passport. You saved my flipping life. You saved my damn life. You know, I speak to them over the phone every day. You changed my life, bro. I'm right now. I got a damn Colombian chick I'm dating right now, all because of you, international passport. Damn. Shout out to Jalil Davis for the $50 super chat. He says, "Sup, brothers. I'll be going radio silent while I focus on my craft/future. I'll be on the lookout for the Discord server. Keep dropping this knowledge and get your passport, fellas. Much love, G. Thank you, bro. Discord server is being worked on. I'm trying to make it as good as possible. We're gonna have traveling there. We're gonna have investment advice there, stocks, crypto, flipping, traveling. Lifestyle, how to dress, topics that are needed for brothers will be on that Discord server. That's why it's taken such a long time. Give me a few more weeks, brothers. It should come out in November, latest December, early December. Give me more time, brothers. I've been busy with myself doing other priorities, but that's coming very well soon, brothers. Shout out to Jalil for the $50 super chat. Shout out to okay, where is it? Hold on, brothers. Shout out to Bala Jalal for the £2 for the $2 super chat. I love seeing brothers traveling and having fun. Yes, indeed. And once brothers get this money of stocks, of crypto, of business, we're gonna have a lot more fun. We're gonna have a lot more women. We're gonna be living like kings, like flipping gods out in this mofo. All right. 2022, 2022, that's our year, brothers. I'm telling you, man. 2021, the setup for 2022. 2022, brothers will be traveling to Colombia, to Costa Rica, to Japan. Shout out to Jay Bones. Brothers are in high demand right now. It's a good time to be a brother. It is. It's a good time. You
It's
know?
always been a good time to be a brother, man. Traveling. Listen, when me and my baby bro were traveling in the '90s, there was hardly any of us out here, man. And we got treated like rock stars. It ain't the same now. Like back, um, I know a brother. His name is Benny. Benny Good and Plenty is what I call him. Now Benny was in the Vietnam War in the Navy, and he found out about Vancouver and Victoria back in the '70s, and he moved to Vancouver in the '70s. He told me, he said, as a black man, he said the women were chasing you like you was the Beatles.
Damn.
And I'm like, well, he goes, yeah. And okay, he worked for the Vancouver Transit Authority, what I used to work for, right? And it was a known fact that he was at one time Vancouver's biggest pimp. Now he worked full time, and he was biggest pimp. I went and asked the RCMP officer about the history, who was the biggest pimp, and he said, yeah, his name was Benny Jackson. So yeah, I know him. He goes, yeah. So it's a known fact he was pimping these women. I don't pimp, but he was telling me back then. He said there was no black men in Vancouver. He said you came up here and these women were they were chasing after you. I was like, and I believe it because my brother, he came here in the '90s. He said the same thing. Now they don't do that now. You approach them, they're open because they'll give you vibes because they'll be looking and throwing them vibes out because, like I said, it's a different day, it's a different generation. Okay, social media has really changed a lot of stuff. Okay, it's made the United States worse, but it's also changed the minds of a lot of this generation. Still, they checking though. So you guys, if you ain't got, well, I don't want to say game, but if you scared the cold approach or to talk to a woman, man, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Mm.
Get your nuts up, get some boldness on you, because women do like a confident man. Even they respect it. They like confident men. I'll be honest with you. Here they do.
Shout out to Shawn Davis for that advice there. Shout out to Intellect for the $5 super chat. Living in Seattle, I've been to Vancouver a few times. Unfortunately, I took sand to the beach, but I was still getting looks and choosing signals. There you go, bro. You know, that's just the tip of the iceberg there. But once you're fully in, a lot more women checking for you. Shout out to the legend, Mr. Derek Taylor. How you doing, Derek Taylor? You good, bro?
DT.
DT, that's a brother right there. For the £14.61 cash app, he says, respect IP and Sean, another classic. See you in Jan. Yes, indeed, that's a brother right there, Derek Taylor.
Yeah.
Hope you're keeping well, bro. Sending health, wealth, and riches your way, brother. I got a couple more super chats. Shawn Davis, give me a second, brother. Hold on. Movie Stupid Mouse. All right. Shout out to Callie Lovello for the $5 super chat. Is this including both Vancouver and Victoria? No, bro. This is just a Vancouver. This is just a Victoria stream, bro. Only about Victoria. All you need to know about Victorian women, bro. I strongly advise you to go back in the stream and watch it from the beginning. It will be on my channel as soon as the stream ends, bro. So it's only about Vancouver. Thank you for the super chat, bro. It's much appreciated, brother. Shout out to Deshaun Wilson for the $5 super chat. I'm currently closing my shift right now, but I'm listening, internalizing, and loving the work y'all put in for us. Thank you, bro. Damn. Shout out to the brother right there, for that great super chat there. So let's carry on with the stream, brother. I got a couple more questions for you before I open up the phone lines, brother. So do women in Victoria expect the man to pay for everything, or is it 50-50 on dates and relationships?
I would be apt to say that that wouldn't be an issue. Um, Not they don't have the mindset like you paying for the date. Um, uh, meeting a girl for the first time, she'll probably most likely she'll pay for her own. Um, then you'll have some that'll say, "Oh, I'll pay for it." But the way these girls here and how polite they are, they're not going to expect you to unless you say it with your mouth. And don't worry about it. I got it covered. For the most part, if you don't say anything, they know the protocol. They're going to wind up paying for their own.
Is that a
Go
carry
ahead.
on, bro? No, carry
No,
on, bro.
bro. Go
No,
ahead.
no,
Go
go
ahead.
on, bro.
No,
Go
I
on,
was
bro.
just going to say that even dates that I've been on, meeting women for the first time, I've never had to pay for their half, and they knew the protocol. It's not an issue. Okay, so it's not easy. You going out. Okay, you say, hey, let's go out for coffee. Okay. Well, when you go to coffee, you pay for your coffee, and then she'll grab a coffee and pay for her own coffee. It's not an issue. It's nothing brought up about, oh, you ain't gonna pay for me. It ain't like that. And sometimes,
Okay.
sometimes they might have a gift card and be like, "Don't worry about it. I want the point. So here, I'm gonna do it." You're like, "No, no, I got my own. No, no, I'll do it." And some girls do that. So it is not an issue like it is in the States. That mindset, that's not up here. Now, if you run into a girl like that, that's rare. I don't see that up here.
Hmm.
I don't see that stuff like you guys are going through. You going on because I'm gonna be personally mean. Back in the '90s, I didn't pay for nothing. I told them straight up. You think I'm paying for your date? You think I'm paying for your meal today? You gonna go hungry? I'm gonna let you know I ain't paying for your ass. I tell them females just like especially them sisters. I was doing that in the '90s. I ain't paying for you. Well, why not? I ain't paying for you. Look, I'm paying for me. You got yourself covered. And because you know why? Because I knew the mindset. You see, the girls that these brothers are dealing with today in the States, I was dealing with their mamas in the '80s and '90s, and they had that same mindset. See, they only wanted the brother for what he had. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, he got a nice car, girl. Ooh, I'm gonna talk to him. Ooh, he got them snakeskin boots on. Ooh, he got this. He got the Jordan jeans. Ooh, look at it, girl. He got gold. Ooh, girl, look, he got a pager. He got money. The only reason why you want to talk to that brother because what he got on. You don't want to talk to that brother for who he is. But it's funny, I could get that white girl in the rich neighborhood to come all the way across town and pick me up in a porch and want to come hang out with me just because she want to be with me. See, I learned at an early age. I learned that game. So everything you brothers going to, I saw coming. And then coming out here, I don't see the girls doing that. It's not an issue.
Damn. Shout out to Shawn Davis for breaking that down. Thank you, bro. So even though she would pay for her own date, um, does that will she lose respect for you? You
No,
know, okay,
no. She'd lose respect for you if you disrespect her.
okay.
You see what I'm saying? If you an asshole and you out on a date and you're an a-hole, she'll disrespect you. But if the first time you guys are getting to know each other, that's not an issue because the focus is more on getting to know each other. That's more of the focus.
Okay, brother. Wonderful. Shout out to Pat Do It for the $199 super chat. Our Indian woman in Victoria checking for brothers. I'll answer that. So Shawn Davis said that there ain't a lot of Indian women in Victoria, brother, but there is in Vancouver, and they are checking for brothers heavy in Vancouver. If that's your preference, bro, please go to Vancouver because that's where they are checking for brothers heavy. Most brothers aren't checking for Indian women. I'll say right now, we just ain't. That's just how it is. But the 0.5 of brothers, 0.05 of brothers that are checking for Indian women go to Vancouver. That's 0.5 of brothers. Okay, that's how low it is. Shout out to Pat Dewitt, man. Shawn Davis, I got a couple more questions for you. Next question is, how should men specifically dress in Victoria? Is it wearing a suit or is it like normal casual wear, chinos and some white tees and some nice shoes, or is it Jordans, snapbacks, oversized t-shirt, 3/4 trousers or pants? Wearing gold chain, gold teeth. Speak on that, bro.
If you're gonna wear baggy jeans, your Jordax, your oversized t-shirts, hat slaying to the back, to the side like this and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got your gold chain out and thing, you got your diamond bling bling, and you doing like that all day long and stuff like that, bruh. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna look at you, and they're gonna look at you, and they're gonna keep it moving.
They're gonna
So
run away
what you
from you,
want?
man.
Yeah, they don't want to see that, man. Because you know what? You got the PWTs. Okay, they're not black people here, but you have what we call wiggers. You know what I'm saying? They N word with the W on it. So you got that point, and they imitate that culture. So they got enough of that. So if they see a brother like that, they're gonna associate you with them PWTs, like okay, you with that lifestyle. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying? Because the wiggers, they try to imitate hood brothers, but they just whites. Okay, here in Canada. So you ain't got your head all down like this, stuff like that. Wear your head regular. If you're gonna be out and about doing some regular stuff, wearing a hat like that's fine. If you want to go out, you want to bust a suit, yeah, bust a suit. I tell you right now, folks gonna treat you like royalty because you're gonna get noticed because people don't wear suits. So if you're wearing a nice suit, man, you're gonna get the A1 treatment because they're gonna think, okay, this is a businessman. Hello, sir, how you doing? That's how they're gonna treat you. If you're wearing nice pair of slacks with white Lacoste shoes, or I don't know, there's some nice shoes with some nice shoes, a nice shirt with a nice jacket, leather jacket, got some cologne on, maybe a nice watch. They're gonna treat you with respect. They're gonna treat you accordingly. You're gonna look and say, okay, this is a respectable brother. This guy's got his act together. You got to remember, image is very powerful.
Mm.
Image is very powerful. There's people on YouTube space. You look at how they dress online. That image is powerful, and you coming out here looking like that, you're gonna get the respect that you deserve because of the image that you portray. So I
Mm-hmm.
I encourage you, brothers, get some nice clothes, man. Get you some nice cologne on. You know, get you a nice watch. If you got a ring, get you a nice ring. Put it on. I got a few of that. I got some nice jewelry. And when it's time for me tonight, I got some nice silk shirts. I got some Italian leathers sitting in there. I'll put that on from time to time and go out and round and about. And especially in Victoria, you are definitely going to get the stares. I did it one time, and my daughter was telling me, "Dad, all these girls are looking at you. You need to you get too flashy." I'm like, "No, I'm not. You know how Papa dress. Papa dress nice."
Salute to Shawn Davis, man. That's your brother right there. All right. Shout out to Wealth Engineering again for the $2 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much, brother. It's much appreciated. Thank you, bro. It says, before Victoria, did you live in the States, Shawn Davis? Yeah,
Yeah,
Texas.
I moved to Canada in 2000. I'm from Dallas, man, from Texas. Lived out in California for a bit. Traveled all over the states and traveled out of the country at that time. I moved to Seattle in the mid to late '90s. And then from there I came into Canada.
Thank you, bro. In general, how's the nightlife there in Victoria? Just in general, is it a good place just to party, have fun for the night, or is it boring? Is it good, bro?
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are your nights.
Okay.
You see the Thursday night crowd, they get a little, get a little hopping, and Friday night they get the hopping, and then Saturday night they really get the hopping. But that city sleeps. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday ain't nothing happening, man. Folks going home, getting on their grind. If they got to go to school, they go to school. You can walk out and see you don't see nobody. Okay, folks are sleeping. So yeah, definitely the nightlife, and it's vibrant because they, like I said, they really enjoy their downtown. They're eating out, socializing, having drinks, especially hockey games. This time of season, it's hockey is big here in Canada. So a lot of people, one of the Canadian pastimes they like to do, they like to go to the pub, get their drinks, get good food at the pub, or at the bar, and at the bar and grill. And then the younger crowd, they got a couple of clubs that I shouted out earlier, that they go to. And yeah, and if you don't know, if you go into these bars and grills and see a young crowd, hey man, go up to them and say, hey man, where's a nice spot where we can go, where there's some clubs where we can go party. They'd be more than happy to show you around, and they're really just overly friendly.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
What's the ratio of women to men in Victoria, Canada? Is it more women than men? More men than women? 50-50? Speak on that, bro, based on what you've seen.
I'd say about 60-40, 60% more women and 40% men. But because,
Oh,
like I said, I gauged it at the bars. I gauged it at the places where you eat, and I've seen more women than men. And then I'm looking on the street, and I see more women than men. So I would say about 60-40 in Victoria. There's plenty of females around. There's just plenty of females, and the young guys, the 20 something crowd. There's a lot of young people there, and there's a lot of young fine girls. Damn.
oh,
I'm
damn.
serious, man.
God
I
damn.
mean, I'm too old to talk to them. If they come talking to me, I still feel, because I got a daughter that's 20, and you get little girls running up to you at 20 years of age. For me personally, I kind of see it different. But when you get a white girl that's blonde hair and she's got shorts on and her butt is filling out them shorts and the print in the front, and she got them shapely legs and no blemishes on it, and she got them pretty blonde eyes, and she just being as sweet as she can be, not knowing how cute and how fine she is, man, it's gonna mess you up. Yeah.
Damn.
So you young guys, y'all come out here, man. Yeah, there's some, and like I said, oh, another thing, one thing that you guys are gonna notice: women outside of the United States, even at a young age, act more mature than the females do. So your 19, 20-year-old ladies out here, they act more mature than the 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old girls in the States. That is a known fact. Every brother that I know that leaves or goes out of the country, they've noticed that. Okay, even when you go to Europe, Canada, Colombia, South America, Australia, Japan, Asia, women, you'll see that there's a maturity level with these women that are higher caliber than the girls in the state. Girls in the state straight silly.
Thanks for that, bro. N-word use. Have you heard that at all in Victoria, Canada? In terms of people saying it? No, that's good, bro.
No, man, they
Yes.
when you brothers come out here, have a smile on your face. Cause you being a black man, they're gonna give you that nervous look, but it's not a racist look. It's just they don't see brothers from the, and they can tell a brother from the state. So when you look at people in the eye, they're gonna look at you. You just give them a nod. Hey, how you doing? And then what that does is that my uncle told me about this. He said, "Man, Shawn, you got an intimidating presence. You ain't no small dude. You're a thick, stocky, muscle build guy." He goes, "You want to kill people with your smile." So I'm telling you, brothers, that's how you want to come here with. You got your swag, you got everything, but you come here and you kill it with a smile. You see people, you see the ladies, hey, how you doing? And then they'll be very cordial, because then when once you break that ice, they're gonna be like, oh man, he's a very polite man, he's a nice guy. Just a little nugget.
Fantastic. Have you observed any jealousy and hatred towards brothers? Because since we get attention there from the woman there, are men there jealous towards brothers? Do they want to harm brothers? Have you noticed that before, bro?
No. No, no, they ain't gonna do that. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you here in Canada.
Okay, okay, brother.
Seriously, if they are, they got a death wish, and that's only happened to me. I think about 3 or 4 times. But those guys were, I think 3 of them were drunk. One was just plain crazy. He thought my boy said it right. He's a Navy SEAL. He said they're not going to test you. He said you'll get the occasional one that might try you, but you stand your ground, they back down real fast because see, then they'll find out you ain't from Canada,
Mm,
and so they'll be like, oh, okay, they'll sell wolf tickets, but on like I said, I've been here 22 years, and I think there's only been 3 instances. I had one incident, 2 incidents where dudes called me the N word. I lit them up. I lit them up. Okay, I put the fear of God in him, and I just made an example out of him, and so everybody. But here's the thing about it: everybody else don't like that. Okay, so other white folks they'll go off on somebody who says that out loud. They are appalled. If you have racism here, which it is, it's suppressed because the majority of people ain't going for it.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? There's other white folks like, sir, you are an asshole. We don't do that to other people. I mean, that's what the everybody else would be saying. So, no, you don't have that issue here. These dudes here, they're not going to be. Canadians are peaceful.
And the ones who called you the N word, what race were they?
They were white, PWT, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, one kind of like a homeless kind of guy, just talking cash. He was drunk. You're gonna try to charge him. I think he thought drinking was gonna make him invincible, but I only just put him to
Mm,
sleep. When he came at me, I just
nice.
dropped him like third period French. I'm like, that ain't happening. But like I said, that incidents that out of the 22 years I've been here, that doesn't happen.
Awesome, bro. Um, should brothers travel to Canada alone or in a group? To Victoria, Canada alone, or go in a group? What's the best option for brothers?
The best option is whatever you're comfortable with. If you guys are courageous enough just to go out and to go by yourself, I did it. Go by yourself. If you want to go into groups, then go ahead and go into groups. Um, when you go into groups, pretty much don't be, hey, like we were talking earlier, don't be going out there going after hey, come here, girl, my boy want to holler at you. None of that stuff. That's not going to work. Go out in groups, have a good time, be very cordial, dress nice. If you're gonna go out by yourself, you're still gonna have a good time. And go, you can go up and talk to people. And people will, ask around. Hey, where's the museum at? Where's some good landmarks I'd like to go to? I'd like to see around, and people will be more than happy to show you around. So that depends on your comfort level. Me, I'm comfortable. I can travel by myself. I can go to Russia by myself. I don't care. Some guys I'm not at that level, so it depends on the level that you're comfortable with. But it's a very safe, quaint, nice city to visit.
Okay, so it's safe for brothers to go around. There won't be any
Oh
harm
yeah,
coming brothers' way.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Shawn Davis, for this live stream. I'm going to open up the phone lines now. It's been almost 2 hours of you dropping mad game. Our brothers have been taking timestamps. I would greatly appreciate it. Before I open up the phone lines, Shawn Davis, do you have any more things you want to say that I've missed out that are important for the stream?
Yeah. This the one thing that I tell you guys when you're traveling up here, and Jay Bones had said it too. When you're traveling, travel and travel to check out culture, because then that opens up the door for a lot of other things. I know that you guys are going for girls and this and that, but also the reason why you travel, come out here and look to deal with other cultures, that puts the level of your image up even higher. And I said it in other streams. I'm gonna tell you, young brothers, this: when you are outside the United States and when you're outside the United Kingdom, you control your own image. So if you want your image to be projected higher, embrace the culture of the place that you're going. Keep the white and black issue in the states. Okay, because when you embracing culture, then they're gonna see that is a compliment, but also intellect, intelligence, all of that factor is going to add in. And what that's going to do, they're going to respect you more. So when they hear all that jive that's going down in the States, oh, black folk ain't this and black men ain't this and that, they're going to be like, no, that's further from the truth. I know a guy who's black and he's a very intelligent, handsome, well-dressed young man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that you continue to come out here, you embrace the culture that you're going, whether that's Columbia, whether it's Victoria, Vancouver, Canadian culture, people from other countries, when Americans go to, because Americans do not know much about other people's cultures, but everybody knows about American. So it's a compliment as an American in another country wanting to know that culture. But that's a bonus and a benefit to you because why? That exalts your image. And that's what you want your image to be. You control your own image. So if you destroy your own image, that's on you. All that tricking, all that old dehydrated thirstiness, you cats that are doing that, you are ruining your own. But not only are you ruining your own image, you making me look bad. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, some of them cats that are going down there tricking in some of these spots, now them people in that land, they're gonna think I'm just like them. So you guys got to remember, you coming out here, you representing the brotherhood. So let's look out for one another. All right, that's all I got to say on that one.
Fantastic. Thank you for emphasizing on the image part there, brother. I am huge on image. It's very important for brothers to take their image very seriously. Forget all that early 2000s hip hop image, Dipset, 50 Cent image. No, God, no. Come out there, come correct, suit wearing brother, a brother wearing some nice trousers, some nice shoes, a nice dress shirt, looking cool, looking casual. Have your backpack on you, like you got some notes on you. Walk around with glasses, with some paper. Look serious, man. Women love that, man. If you come out here looking like a damn fool, please just stay in America. Please just be a pookie and a rere in America. We don't want you out here in these other countries ruining it for brothers like me, brothers like Shawn, and brothers like J Bones, Thomas, and all the other high value brothers that support this channel. Shout out to Derek, shout out to Theo, Tony Berry. You know who you are, brothers. Okay, all right, brothers. Before I open up the phone lines, send through your Cash App and your super chats. It's been a great live stream. Almost 2 hours of hardcore intel. I'm not seeing enough support, which is a bit concerning here. So now's the time sending Cash App, super chats. Call in if you have any questions. If you can't call in, feel free to Cash App your question or super chat your question. Preferably Cash App, as YouTube takes a 30% cut of all my super chats. So please support the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. So here's the Facebook group. You want to join the Facebook group. A lot of high value males on there, such as Shawn Davis, J Bones, Theo, Tony Berry, Thomas. Man, I love the Facebook group, man. Every day is something new I learn. Ain't that right, Shawn Davis?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. And you got a guy coming on too that he just wrote that big article on visiting Montreal, Victoria, Vancouver, and Toronto. I guess you got that guy coming on. I read that. That was really interesting, man. He said he had a really good time.
Yeah.
Travel. I'm like, yeah, buddy. That's all right. But
brothers, feel free.
COVID,
Go on.
no, he should try it again.
Go on, bro.
No, I'm just saying it when he went during COVID, so he should. Things are starting to open up. Things, places, bars, clubs, everything, flights, all that is starting to open back up. So, like you said, 2022, deuce, deuce. I had a feeling deuce, deuce is going to be a good year. I felt that back in 2020.
Deuce,
I
deuce.
think deuce, deuce is going to be a good year.
What's that? What is that?
22.
Oh, okay. Deuce.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Oh, card game.
Yeah. I just call the year 2022. I call it 20 deuce, deuce. You said it. And I ain't said it to anybody else, but you just kind of confirmed it. I got a feeling that's going to be a good year for some brothers. I think that's going to be a breakout year for some brothers traveling.
Yeah.
Right? So brothers represent the brotherhood. And another thing I'm finding out, these sisters out here traveling, following these brothers, these sisters in for a rude awakening. They in for a rude awakening. You see what I'm saying? So be on point, looking good, looking fine with these females worldwide, and show these sisters this is what y'all supposed to be doing.
It's true. It's not even that, man. Let me tell you, Western chicks who travel, they're not being checked for. Because I'm recently, right, I met this Western chick, right? She was saying that she was in some foreign country,
Yeah.
and she felt so alienated by how different the women are. She was saying how they were a lot more traditional. They looked after the men. They were cooking, and she's like, we don't do that over here in the UK. They're oppressed over there. I told her they ain't oppressed. They're actually real women out there, and they're happy about it. So if you have a problem, don't go there again. Again, you see, they're in for a rude awakening, bro. They're in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, they are. They in for a rude awakening. They're gonna see these brothers with these beautiful females taking good care of them, and they feeling out of place. I mean, I'm already hearing stories of sisters traveling. I talked to one sister on YouTube space talking about, well, Germany's prejudice. Uh, I was just there, and they they treat black people. I said, no, they treat you bad. I said, the brother, I used to date a girl from Berlin. I said, they love us there. They love some brothers. I
They
said,
do.
that's a long known fact. So I said,
Oh,
so let's separate that too. I said, they ain't checking for you like they checking for us.
yeah. You made that very clear, bro. Shout out to Shawn Davis making that very clear. I'm also on Twitter, brother. So follow me on Twitter. Send me a DM. I'm very active on Twitter. You can also call me through Twitter. Send me a DM through there. So I need your likes and retweets to push out the international passport movement through Twitter. So follow me on there. If you're new to the channel through this live stream, hit that subscribe button. And when you do subscribe, make sure you press the notification bell so you never miss a post, upload, or live stream from me when it drops. I'm also on Instagram as well. I'm very active on Instagram. So feel free to follow me on Instagram. I suggest that you do. Send me a DM. I will give you a call. I speak regularly. I speak regularly to Shawn Davis, so he knows that I'm very active on Instagram. I call people on IG. We speak about traveling, women, foreign women. I had a couple calls this week, so if you want to call me, speak about stocks, crypto, traveling, foreign women, I'm your guy. So give me a call. Follow me on IG. I'll let you know, or Twitter, or the Facebook group. Last but not least, brothers, the Cash App. Hit the Cash App, right, brothers? Support what I'm doing. I need your support. I've been at this for 5 years now, so feel free to support the channel for the Cash App or chat. So I will open up the live stream. Any disrespect towards my guest will result in a permanent ban. I ain't playing. It will result in a permanent ban. Welcome aboard, J Mitch 23. Welcome to the International Passport Movement, brother. Call in, brother. I want to know how you found my channel, and that'd be great. So call in, brother. And how did you find my channel? Thank you, bro. So call in, brothers. No disrespect. Um, no, you will get banned. So call in, brothers. Let's go. Let's get it. Thank you, Shawn. But and who's taking timestamps? Brothers, please take timestamps. Put a one in the chat if you are taking timestamps. This video here is very vital, right? Please take timestamps, post in the comment section, and I will pin it straight to the top of the comment section. Let me bring in the legend, Mr. Thomas Demihan, the UK brother right there. Thomas, how you doing, bro?
All good, fam. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, bro. Where you
What's up,
been?
bro? What's up?
Sorry, bro. I've been working too hard. I need to go on a break, man. I need a break.
You do, bro, man. We've missed you in this live stream, bro. That means you must be overworking like a mofo out there in the UK, bro. Bro, get a break. I want you more on my channel, bro. We miss you, bro. So please take a break, man.
Will do, bro. Will do. Hi, Shawn. How you doing?
Man, what's going on, Thomas? What's going on, bro?
I'm all good. I'm all good. Thanks,
What's going
bro.
on?
Also, IP, how are you? How's everything?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm all right, bro. Resting. Got a nice rest today before the live stream, so it's all good, bro. I needed that, by the way. I've been doing a lot of live streams, lack of sleep, but I got my sleep back today, bro. So all good, brother. Thank you for asking, bro.
All good. All good. So, Shawn,
Yo,
it's good to confirm that BWs, they aren't checking for brothers in Victoria, Canada.
Yeah, they're not very many of them, but you definitely they're like I said, they're really friendly. Um, they're just very rare. Like I said, I saw two, and the interaction with both of them it was nice. But if you're looking for a Canadian BW, um, your best bet is to go east. Your best bet is to go into Montreal and what's it? Halifax, Nova Scotia, St. John's, Nova Scotia. That's where they heavy at. But they have them in Vancouver. They just in like you just got to know where the spots are at. But the BWs in Canada, they don't act like the sisters in the states, man. They act nothing like the sisters in the states.
Interesting. Interesting. So, it's, are the women in Victoria, Canada, mainly conservative, no liberal, no
Yeah,
liberalism?
the mindset's conservative. The mindset is family oriented mindset. Um, community minded. Like I said earlier, it's a small city, 92,000 people. So it has a university there. The legislature is there. So it's a lot of families and a lot of retirees too. So you got a spectrum of all kind of people there. You got retirees there. You have professionals there, and you have the young college kids there, the young college crowd there too. So it's a mix. And yes, when you go there, you can pick up and tell that it's more of a family oriented conservative mindset there in that city.
Ooh, right, yes, fam. That's what I'm talking about. So, brother, in your experience living in Canada, what were some of the best moments that you had? Give me some of the best moments you've had in Canada.
Best moments I had in Canada when my kids was born. um, best moments is when I first moved to Canada and woke up in my apartment overlooking the ocean, knowing I was in another country. That that feeling there, when I hit the border and the after the border agents checked me and they said welcome home to Canada, man, there's no better feeling than that when leaving an environment I was ready to get out of. I think about that a lot, man. There's a lot for me. There's a lot like working in Canada. Like I was able to work in the states in Canada. That was a good moment because it was like okay, my finances are diversified, and before I even settled down and stuff and had a family, some best moments hanging out with the girls and stuff and having yacht parties and stuff like that, meeting all kind of people from all over the world. Those are some good moments because the guys are cool and the girls are just they awesome here, man. So yeah, there's tons of just awesome moments, man. I could just sit back and just kind of just like yeah, I still get them though. You know what I'm saying? I still get them though.
Mm-mm. Well, so there's one thing I just want to touch on. So
Mhm.
these Indian women, yeah, um, brothers, brothers, like I understand, yeah, brother Sean has opened some hope for you brothers, yeah, that in Victoria there's a bit of Indian women there. Brothers, that's a minority, yeah. Majority, yeah. Indian women are not checking for brothers.
And we're not checking for them too. That's how it is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna try and put a full stop on this now, yeah. Brothers, we are not checking for Indian women. Indian women, no. Sri Lankan women, no. Pakistani women, no. No Southeast, no South Asian women. We're not checking for them. No, put a stop to that.
That's
No Indian women. We're going for Japanese women, Korean women, Thai women, Vietnamese, European women. No Indian women on this channel. That's the end of it.
Hey, all right, thanks for that, Thomas, man. Hey, you guys made Thomas angry, man. Hey, thanks for that, Thomas. Let me bring in Wealth
Wait, one
Engineering.
more thing, brother. One more thing, brother.
All right, go on, bro.
I've sensed a rude awakening. Will Smith is no longer the Fresh Prince.
Oh,
He's no
damn.
longer the man we knew.
Mm,
His no good wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, with a bold ass head. Sorry for my language. With a bald head, yeah, decided to destroy this man
damn.
worldwide, saying that he's not good for the bedroom. Talking to Gwyneth Paltrow.
And her
Will Smith
mama.
is taking. Huh? What'd you say?
And her mama
Yes.
was sitting on there. See, this is the crap that I'm talking about. This is why I left the B Dubs alone back in the
Yeah.
90s. Mama approves of that bullshit. That's the
Yep.
part that see, and so I had to talk to my mom, my T Jones, and my mama, she see that and she don't like that crap. Cause
Mm,
she even said it. She goes, the black women have let their daughters down by not training and teaching them how to be ladies. And you seeing that Jada Pinkett's mama is on there approving of that
yep.
mess.
Yep.
And
Damn.
it's normal in the States, and these brothers are just laying down. Take it. I won't take it from them sisters. I go ghetto on them. I'll put them in their place. You know why? I'm from there. I ain't putting up with they mess. So I left them alone back in the 90s. Because I saw that mess back then when Shahrazad Ali was trying to talk to them sisters back in the early 90s, and they went off on her and cussed her out. That's when I went SYSBM. I said, I'm done dealing with y'all. I said, because you know what? She is totally correct. And this is the reason why there's the breakdown in the black community in America. You
Yep.
got these women that don't want to hold on to the accountability. And I said they want to do their own thing. And then you want to have these brothers to follow on behind y'all. And then when I saw what she said, but you see, these
Mm,
types of females like Jada Pinkett, they hood booger minded hoes. See, they
mm.
like thugs. They like ain't shit brothers. They
No
like,
swearing, bro.
sorry,
Brother,
man.
brother,
I'm going off on it.
didn't she
They
want
don't like
Tupac in the
good
beginning?
brothers.
All right,
And this
brothers.
is the
Will.
issue. This is the issue. And then they want to call us brothers, we dusty. But these are the dusty men that you choose. And when it don't work out, then you want to call all of us dusty. I don't mess with y'all. And
Uh,
then the fact is this: nobody can compete with the ghost of Tupac. He was in love with Tupac.
yeah, brothers. Let's touch on this. I think
We'll
our
talk on this
selfish.
later.
Yeah, I think we'll set a stream about this maybe tomorrow or later on or after this stream. We'll definitely touch on this because it's very sad to see probably the most prominent African American actor of all time, one
Yeah,
of the most be disgraced and humiliated like this
Mm,
in public media. It makes me sick, to be honest, to do that to a
yeah,
brother like that.
does.
One of the top earning, most famous Black American actors of all time. That makes me sick. So I might
Yeah.
set up a stream for this tomorrow. We'll have a call-in show or some
mm.
sort of panel because it's very sad, man. I hate it. I hate seeing.
Brother,
Uh,
Will chose the wrong woman at the beginning. He
yeah,
chose.
that's the. Yeah,
Yeah, he chose the wrong one. He know he
he
did.
did.
He even said it.
All right, thanks for that, brothers. Put
Yeah.
yourself on mute, Thomas. Great discussion there. Let me bring in Wealth Engineering. He's been patient. What's up, brother?
Hey, not much. You? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Thanks for the super chat, brother. It's much appreciated, and it's fine for the support. How are you, bro? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, man. Very tired as well. I need to get my sleeps to catch on, but you got to work.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Do you have any questions for Shawn Davis regarding the live stream topic, brother?
Yeah. I have some questions too. So I live in Montreal, and I was wondering, have you traveled away from Victoria to visit Toronto, Montreal, and how do you compare Victoria to other cities in Montreal? I mean, other city in Canada.
It's got its culture. The culture out here, it's a different culture. It's mixed. It has the European vibe to it, but it's a small town. It's really nice. Um, the one thing I like about Canada, like Quebec City, I've never been to Quebec City, but from what I hear about the culture and everything and how beautiful the city is, Canada has some little off-town gyms, some smaller towns that are just gyms. Quebec City is one of those. In Quebec, everybody keep telling me you need to go there because of the beauty, the architect, and the culture. Well, the same thing for British Columbia. There's a specific city in each province that is just has its little unique culture. Well, Victoria is one of those cities here. It's just that it's this nice, quaint, different culture. You're gonna get the native vibe of the native people here with the British that were here from the time in this Northwest melting pot culture, but it's Canada. It's not like the U.S. or whatever. And when you get here, you're gonna see and understand it. The farthest east I've been back in Canada was Sault Ste. Marie. I went to Sault Ste. Marie. I drove a truck there, and I didn't get to Toronto. I haven't been to Montreal yet. I'm gonna get there. I was planning on taking a motorcycle ride in the summer from Vancouver all the way to Halifax, Nova Scotia. That never panned out. So definitely, man. Like I said, everybody that I know, Canadians always told me you need to go to Montreal. You need to go because I do the French Canadians. They got some flavor there. I know that town. Everybody said, yeah. Everybody like, man, don't go to Toronto. Go to Montreal. And I'm like, I know I'm gonna have a good time in Montreal. I know there's some flavor there, bro.
Bro.
All right, thank you for answering the question.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I had for a question. Thank you.
Thanks for that, Welcome Engineering. Thank you, brother. Shout out to CO987 for the $2 super chat. I'm so over BWs. Let's get back to Indian women. Let's get back to Asian women. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, bro. Let's get back to East Asian women, Japanese women. Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Hey, I have a note on that. Indian women are actually Asians, right?
South Asians, right? South Asian, right? They're
But they're
not
not
part
checking
of
for us, brother.
they're not part of
checking.
the Asian women that brothers in general want, which is Japanese, Korean, Filipina, Thai, Fijian, all that stuff, right? Hawaiian women, they're a specific subgroup of women that we like, brothers. Shout out to Wealth Engineering for that. Let me bring in Derek Taylor. What's up, Derek? That's a legend right there. Derek, you there, bro?
E.T.
What's going on, fellas?
Yo,
What's up,
My
bro?
people again.
What's going on, bro? You right? How you doing, Derek? You okay, brother?
Yeah, I'm awesome, man. I'm awesome. I'm Shawn laughing there. It's all good. It's all good.
Welcome back, brother. Welcome back.
Thank you. Hey, I got a couple questions for Shawn since I'll be seeing you in January.
Yeah.
Is it going to be rainy up there, or what am I looking at?
January, you're gonna be looking at some cold weather. Not that super cold.
Okay.
You know what? Let me get on that, and I'll give you the intel and the outlook forecast for this winter. Now, I heard some people say it's gonna be really, really, really cold. I don't know. It could go both ways, man. We could have one of those weird winters where it's extremely sunny and mild. It rains a lot here. Okay, so when you come up here, bring a coat. Yeah, bring you a coat. Bring you a nice scarf. Get you some pullover caps. I got some matching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And do that. Normally, when it does snow here, normally I notice that these winters it snows November, December. You might get a snow in January, but most likely the snows normally hit in December and November. So, but you have to remember you're on the Pacific Northwest. So if it is a mild winter, then it's going to be rain. So yes, bring a little umbrella with you, and bring you some coats. But yeah, we'll definitely be in the middle of winter. So, but it's not like crazy cold like it is like in Montreal, Toronto. I mean, the coldest on average during January and February in those winter months, you're looking at what is it, 39, 40 degrees, 41 degrees Fahrenheit. That's mild. You know what I'm saying? Occasionally you will get into the 20s or whatever, but for the most part, no, it isn't. It's not bad.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing like what I'm coming from. Obviously, the Midwest,
No,
20 degrees below zero.
no. Yeah, I forgot you in Wisconsin, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been to Green Bay, man. I've been to Green Bay. I went through Wisconsin, and I tell you what, that lake effect snow, ooh,
No
bro,
joke.
ain't no
No
joke,
joke.
man. Ain't no joke. I went to
So
Winnipeg. Don't go there.
what's that?
Don't go to Winnipeg.
Oh, it's funny. I met this girl from Winnipeg back in the day, and she was interesting. I really couldn't. I don't know. She was a little bit of sexy and a little bit of troll at the same time. I just couldn't. I couldn't make it out.
Yeah, when we call it Winnipeg, that's an ugly city, man.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of cities on this planet, and I'm gonna tell you, Winnipeg, ugly. That's an ugly city. I don't know how the brothers play football from Winnipeg Blue Bombers there. I'm like, I don't know how you do it, man. So
Right.
yeah, I've
Huh.
met a couple folks from Winnipeg, and they got up out of there fast. They're like, yeah, bro, I don't blame you. I know a brother that grew up there. He's a Canadian brother from there. He got his wife, him and his wife, they moved to Vancouver. He's like, y'all just visit my family, and I keep it a buck, and I'm out of there.
Mm. Second question for you, real quick.
Yeah.
So, what is the agriculture like? So, obviously, like here in the States, with the produce and the vegetables, I mean, a lot of pesticides and antibiotics, and you know what I mean. It's the GMO stuff here, so nothing's good here at all. So, what is it like in Canada?
Canada's got the NAFTA free trade agreement. So when you go
Okay.
to the big grocery stores, they're on rotation. They're on rotation. Some of the months they bring in produce from the United States. And then they're on another rotation, they bring in produce from Mexico. And then they have another third rotation that they have their own vegetables. Now, you want to go to a smaller vegetable stands, they're local. Those are the
Like
ones
farmers markets.
farmers markets.
Okay.
There's a lot of, I can show you where they're at. There are a lot of the people here are really into local organic fruits and vegetables. Okay.
Nice.
Meats here are a lot cleaner. They do not have the antibiotics in the chicken and the Alberta beef. So if you're eating your lean meats and stuff like that, I do not go across the border. I will pay a little more for my meat. And as a matter of fact, milk is expensive here, but I'll pay more for my milk because it doesn't have all the antibiotics like it is in the States. So I noticed that leaving the States, I noticed that there are a lot of countries that ban certain foods from the States going in their countries because of all of the stuff that's in it. So yeah, you're gonna get some good clean food here because people are really into eating healthy and lean here, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'll check it out definitely in January, and maybe later in the year I'll have to bring Anna up there.
Yeah, bring her up there. I think she'll fall in love with this joint, man. Yeah, bring her on up here, man. You guys will have a good time, bro. There's a lot to do, man. Take you guys up to Grouse Mountain and overlook the whole city on top of the mountain, and overlook all of the United States and the islands and stuff like that. Man, there's a lot of stuff we can do, bro. If the weather's good, man, take you up to Whistler, but it might be snowing. I got a rear wheel drive, so. But if the weather's good, take you to See the Sky Highway, man. It's just, brother, this highway goes from the ocean and up into the mountains, and it's beautiful, man.
Wow.
That's the only thing I can say. We're gonna have a good time, bro.
Yeah. And I'm gonna pop over to Montreal and see you, Wealth, too, because I mean that's only 2 hours away from me. So.
Yeah, I told Wealth I'm gonna make a trip there, man. Derek, we've been thinking about what you said, and I'm like, you know what? Things are opening up here, so I'm like, okay, yeah, it's time for me to make that move.
Yeah, I'm on the Facebook group, so let me know, guys. Let me know. I'm here.
Yeah, definitely.
Can I throw in one quick questions on that subject, Derek? That's a good point you brought there. Is it okay, IP?
Yeah, go on, bro.
Yes, Shawn Davis, I had a quick question for you. So an article just came out, and we all know it in Canada, but Vancouver is one of the most expensive city in North America. I was wondering, how would Victoria compare with that in terms of lifestyle, living expenses, living in? And the way I evaluate that, it's kind of like the rent or the mortgage Like, how would you say, like, is that expensive? Is it normal? Is it like, how would you say?
It's expensive. Rent is pretty much across the board the same. Vancouver, Victoria, California, Seattle, they're all the same. Okay. And what I mean is that I noticed that rent hovering about between 1,500 to 2,500. That's the same in Seattle. That's the same in California. And that's starting to be the same in other states in the United States. So I'm seeing it. Yes, it is expensive here. The reason why real estate is expensive here because they can't expand. For number one, you got the mountains and stuff. Number two, wealthy Asians, they come here. There is no limit on foreign investment. Okay, so there's no limit on foreign investors coming and buying real estate. So a lot of the Chinese, a lot of the wealthy Asians in all these countries, they come in here and they pour their money into the real estate market here, and it's driven the price right through the roof, and it's staying high because Canada's smart now. One thing I can definitely say that I like about Canada, they regulate the banks. Okay, they regulate the market. They're not going to let that market get out of control because they know that market goes out of control, Canada's in trouble. See what I'm saying? So they regulate that. So, and like I said, one of the very few countries where they do not put a limit on foreign investors. So that's why you got the price up. You got people out here buying houses in places and they don't even live in them. So now they have to put a special tax on those people that don't live in them. Okay, because you got other people that live here that are trying to buy homes, that are trying to buy condos, and they're building condos like crazy. So you can get in a condo. And a lot of people, what they do, they'll buy a condo. I had my partner, he went back to Vegas. He bought a condo for $158,000 and sold that thing for $389,000 in 2 years. Okay, so you can make some money in the real estate market here. Okay, so there's definitely the money, but yeah, it is expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it is expensive.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thanks for that. Do you have any more questions, Derek?
No questions right now.
All right, thanks for that, brother. Shout out to Intellect for the $5 super chat. I had this slender French Canadian with a bubble from Montreal. No, wasn't in her vocabulary. No, I'll never forget her. That's a bro right there. Damn. Oh man, I've got to get out there, man. Honestly, shout out to Intellect, man. I've got to get out there, man. UK is just appalling with the woman here. Shout out to Cyril987 for the $2 Canadian super chat. Are tattoos a big thing with women in BC? Speak on that, Shawn Davis.
Yes, there is. You got women out here that got tattoos. Tattoos a big thing with all kind of women in the Western Hemisphere. Like I said, though, here you got different. It's the mindset is more different in the States. I mean, the mindset is more different in Canada than it is in the States. And what I mean is that you can find a female that has tattoos and stuff like that. The thing here, I guess, a lot of people like to ride motorcycles. You can't ride them a lot because of the weather, but you got a lot of people. There's a big culture, motorcycle culture here, Harley Davidson. So you get a lot of people that are that have tattoos. I know what you brothers are talking about. You don't like women with tattoos, but then you got a lot of women that don't have tattoos. So it's your choice what you want, right? I don't know what the tattoo craze is. I mean, I've met some really sweet women with tattoos. Okay, and some of them they have discreet tattoos, and then you got those that have those big tattoos all over their neck and stuff like that. Pretty much those women you want to stay away from. They're not trouble, but the lifestyle that they have. They're in the ball parties. They're in a lot of the liberalistic views and stuff like that. They're really nice, but that's not what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So you got a choice. You do have plenty of women out here that don't have tattoos, that they are traditional, So it is a not more than 50-50 thing. You just got groups of them, so you can see. Hey, Barb, what's going on?
Yeah, tattoos are a red flag.
Yeah, I am.
Especially like long sleeve tattoos. that's a red flag to me. She's been ran through. She's probably done some crazy things in the bedroom that you don't want to even hear of. Probably got some weird ideas. Probably sick in the head. You know, we don't want that around us, man. That's a low value woman right there. Please
Right.
avoid women
And
with big
see,
tattoos.
here in
Carry on, bro.
Canada, if you want to find that kind of lifestyle, you can find that kind of lifestyle here, bro. If you want to find swingers, they got swingers here.
God no, hell
Yeah.
no.
Well, what I'm saying is that if you're looking for it, it's here. It's not like you're accidentally going to run into it because they're within their circles. You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking for that kind of thing, they got that stuff here. You want to go into orgies, they got that here. But you have to go and look for that kind of stuff. Um, for the most part, you've got your right, and you'll see them. They hang out. The thing about Canada, they hang out in certain parts of the city in certain groups.
Mm.
Okay, so the girl with the green hair, with the nose ring, she stays in a certain part of town. Well, people who are like minded like her, they stay in that same part of town.
Mm.
So when you go there, you be like, okay, well, this is not the area that I want to. I'm not interested in talking to these kind of girls. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, and then you go to another part of town where the women are just like, ooh, you be like, oh shoot, you be like, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The ladies are clean, dressed nice. You can tell they carry themselves nice. You can tell the neighborhood where they live in it's nice. Um, and how they carry themselves, how they interact. You can see them going to the coffee shops and the cafes and the bagel shops. And you're like, okay, yeah, this is where I want to be. So it's like that. You got, like I said, you got a lot of Italians here. You can go to a part of Vancouver where the Italians, and you got Italians. Then you got Greek. You got your areas where the Vietnamese. You got little Koreatown. You got Richmond, BC, which is a suburb of Vancouver. Heavy, heavy Asians there. Okay,
Mm.
I mean you can go in parts of that and don't see no white folks and nobody else but them, and they all speak in either Cantonese or their dialect, Korean or whatever. So it's your kind of flavor. But yeah, I understand. Yeah, I do. Man, I IP this generation, ever since tattoo started becoming a big thing in the '90s, and it's just grown ever since. But I see it here. I see it in the States. I've even seen it in Europe. And, the people that I don't see it on the most are maybe the Japanese women. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
Brazilian women, and maybe Colombian women,
Yeah.
women from other countries. You don't see it that much, but when you go to places like, I've seen it on Thai women
And
here.
that's why they're the best group of women. You notice how there's a commonality there: Japanese women, Colombian women, Costa Rican women. These are high value women, brothers. That shows you that Western women, something ain't right with them in the head. If you're out here with green hair, blue hair, got tats all over your face, you are sick in the head categorically. I don't care how that sounds. Keep away from those type of women. No, they ain't high value. They're low value. They've done some dirty deeds. Keep away from them, brothers. All right, thanks for that, Shawn Davis. Let me bring
Yeah.
in Mr. International. What's up, Mr. International?
Hey everybody, how y'all doing, man? Thanks for the stream.
Good,
Thanks for
man.
all
I'm
the
good, bro.
participants. This is great intel.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. How you keeping? You okay?
I'm doing great, man. Another banger.
Fantastic.
I got some good questions to ask.
Okay, brother. Fire away.
All right. So, when is the golden time to go to Victoria? Because if I'm correct, did you say it's a coastal city or an island city or something like that? So, like, when is like the hottest time to go to Victoria? Where the girls are like putting on their best outfits and showing off their bodies. So that's the first question.
June and July. This year we had the hottest year on record. This year, and I think it's starting to become a trend. This year was the hottest year on record for these people were melting like ice cream up here. See, I'm used to that heat from Texas. It was hot this year. Okay, we talking about 100 Fahrenheit. That's rare for up here in the Pacific Northwest. But June and July is a good time. And the thing about the girls in the Northwest, and I can include Seattle with this because you have to remember there's a jet stream from the Pacific from Hawaii that flows over Oregon, Western Washington, and BC on up the coast, and it brings a lot of rain and moisture. Okay, so it rains a lot up here, right? But when the summertime comes, these girls up here get spring fever. They come off their clothes. They can't wait when that sun come out. Man. All of that working out in that gym done paid off. They coming off of clothes. I'm serious. You can ask Tony Berry, and he'll tell you they get spring fever up here. So yeah, it's a good time that you want to come up here. June and July. It's a beautiful time.
All right. So the second question is, if you could rank top three. You said you've been up in Canada for a long time, right, brother?
Yeah.
So, what are the top three most beautiful races you ever seen up in Canada? If you had to pick, out of all the diversities, top three.
Ooh, that's a tough one, man.
Who has TV on in the background? Do you have a TV on in the background?
Hold on. Yep.
All right, while Shawn Davis sorts that out.
Okay. Yeah,
All right, go on, bro.
And let the TV on. Okay. The top, man, that's a tough one in Mr. International because you know what, bruh, I done seen some bad when I you know what, I really can't give you the top three because there's so many bad females here. I met a girl, Victoria. She was half Somalian and half white.
Ooh.
Okay. She was super exotic and she was super nice. I couldn't get enough to stop. I couldn't stop staring at her. And she was nice as she could be too, man. Okay.
Damn.
And she's probably one of the most beautiful women I ever seen. I saw another woman downtown and I briefly said hi. She was from France, from Paris.
Mm.
And that white woman, she was drop dead gorgeous. Okay. In a white girl category, I met another girl who's Ukrainian, same thing. You man, I'm trying to word this. Vancouver has so many beautiful women. It's really hard to put them in top three categories. Because I've seen Persian women who just they're drop dead gorgeous. I saw a Persian woman with blue eyes. I ain't never seen no Persian woman with blue eyes. She was Persian.
Come on, man. Come on.
No, I'm not lying. Listen, you listen. I saw Iraq. Listen, I know.
I believe you, though, brother.
You got when you come up here. I'm telling you, you're gonna see these women. There's Italian women up there. Dropped. I know an Italian girl right now from a small town in Italy, and you think she's a sister, but she's Italian, and she's got that olive golden skin, and it's you look and you're like, man, you're a sister. She goes, no, I'm from Italy, and you just stand there just flabbergasted, like, huh? Okay, so man, I'm serious, man. Like I said, Vancouver, Canada. I know Montreal, the same thing. Canada can hold its own with these women. So you're gonna meet. Listen. Here's another one. I met a sister from the Congo. She had hazel eyes, and her hair was curly, and it was naturally blonde from the sun. She was from the DR of Congo. She had moved to Canada. She had only been in Canada 6 months. Okay, her and her three sisters. Okay, so and then I met another girl from Sudan, jet black, tall and beautiful. Some white boys going crazy behind her. She was just nice as she can be. She had those cornrows, young girl, and I'm looking at she like 6'1", 6'2", jet black, beautiful, just beautiful. I'm telling you, y'all think I'm exaggerating, but I've been here so long to tell you because my brother was here before I was, and he called me back in the man, You need to get up here, man. These girls up here, man, make you go stupid. You know, he wasn't lying. And I know Montreal's the same thing. These girls, you get them. And I know you guys may not like East Indian women, but the third and fourth generation East Indian girls up here, they fine. They fine. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stay out of that one. I know you guys don't like them, but I'm gonna stay out of that one, man. But
Hey brother,
yeah,
I'm gonna comment on that on my last statement, but yeah, y'all want me to ask my last question?
yeah,
Hold
go
on, bro.
ahead.
Before so, shout out to Soul 987 for a $2 super chat. What engineering spine about speakers? I noticed that too. You know. I'm joking, brother. I'm joking. You're a cheeky lad. You're a cheeky lad, bro.
Cheeky
Shout out to
lad.
shout out to.
Yeah, wealth engineer is the brother that you'll get a drink with and have fun with.
Uh,
I'm on to you, wealth engineer.
carry on, Mr. International.
All
Oh,
right,
damn.
so my last question, you feel me? I had to come in here with the bangers. So if you're going on a vacation, right? Like you said, we're going up to Victoria for a month or whatever, and you had to say what is the best location for me to go to. You know, I'll be around all the amenities, all the beauty. Like, what's the best like location? Maybe if I get a hotel there or Airbnb there, the women will look at me different. Like, yo, this guy's not supposed to be here, but he's here, so he's high value. So, my last question: what is the best location to go to in Victoria for amenities and accommodations?
For accommodations, you can go to downtown Victoria. Um, if you're gonna stay there, I would say, you know, if you're gonna be there a month, you might want to mix it up. You might want to mix up going to Victoria for a little bit in Vancouver. Vancouver's only 2 hours away by ferry. Okay, so you have to catch a ferry. There's no bridges to the island, and by person, it's about $40. You get on a ferry, and it takes you through these beautiful islands, and you get over to Vancouver. Um, from Vancouver, I don't know if you're coming from the states. There are no direct flights into, as far as I know, there's no direct flights into
Yeah, I'm
Vancouver.
in the States, brother.
Okay, so you're gonna have to fly into Vancouver, and then catch from the airport. You're gonna have to go and a catch transit to Tawasin, which is a suburb south of the airport, and then from there get on a ferry, and the ferry will take you to Swartz Bay. You catch the number 72 double decker bus, which takes you straight into downtown Victoria. Now, normally I drive, but sometimes I'll catch that bus. Transit up here is different than the transit down in the states. It's really good transit here. But yeah, you want to stay downtown Victoria if you're gonna stay a month. But like I said, if you're gonna stay a month like that and you're that close to Vancouver, kind of mix it up. Uh, hit Victoria 2 weeks, hit Vancouver 2 weeks. Okay, because you man, you're gonna get the best of both worlds. People that have family on the island are always coming over here on like Fridays, stay until Sunday night. If there's a long weekend and there's holidays every month of the year, there's a Canadian holiday. Isn't it right? Wealth engineering, I think, yeah. So there's a lot of people that do a lot of traveling on the boat, on the ferry to get over here. But it's a beautiful boat ride, bro. You going through these islands and you're gonna see how beautiful deep green the water is. You're gonna see bald eagles flying, bro. You're gonna see some beauty, man. When I got here, I was like, "This is home for me." I was looking, I'm like, "Man, this is the bomb." I can't believe it. I'm like, "This is it right here." I said, "If I want to do some traveling, I'll travel," but I said, "I'm staying right here." So, yeah, that's a good spot downtown. Airbnb, I think, would be your best bet. Look for an Airbnb downtown Victoria. Okay, and like I said, it's small. Look up on Google Maps, Victoria. Okay, start studying. Look at the island. Okay, Victoria's at the southern tip of the island. and you can zoom in on Google Maps, and then it'll show you all the little bars and spots. Darcy's Pub, and you'll see, and press on them because they'll have intel on it. I think that there is one gay bar. I forgot the name, but don't go there. If that's your cup of tea, that's your business. Don't tell me.
Not on this channel.
Okay.
Nope.
So but what I'm saying is that when you see the city, they've got all the bars. They got wine bars, they got the eateries, they got the pubs, and you click on that, and they'll show you the pubs. And, they'll have a dollar sign or double dollar sign or triple dollar sign, like it's expensive. So get the lay of the land. It's walking. Okay, it's in walking distance. It's not like a huge, gigantic city, so you can walk any and everywhere. It's nice. You'll enjoy it, bro.
All right.
Thanks for that,
Go ahead,
brother.
IP.
Good question, Mr. International. Good questions. Thanks for that, brother.
IP, can I get my closing statement real quick? Just so I keep it fast. All right, man. So I just want to say, myself as a brother, I never look for Indian girls as a top 10 or anything, but
here we go again.
I'm not IP, you know what side I'm on. I'm not with it. But what I'm saying is, of course, everywhere around the world, all races are going to be looking for us. So that's including Indian women. But what I gotta say is, when I think of Indian women, first of all, I think of feminists, and I think of the starters of the feminists, because for real, they always, they was the ones that was pushing for women's rights. If you think about it, going back, they was always pushing for women's rights, and just other things that we can't talk about on this channel. But a while ago we was looking at percentages and numbers and stuff. If you're in the States, you know that all the Indians run a lot of the stores and stuff, and the liquor stores and stuff. So they always thought they were better than black men and stuff, even though they never was. No offense to them, but they always was cheap and kind of shady and stuff. But what I'm saying is, shoot, we're not looking for them. But IP, there's just so many, like I say, like Sri Lanka and like other places, like I say it again. This is the last time I'm gonna say this country, and I mean this, y'all here today, all y'all that know Azerbaijan and stuff like that. There's so many different places, and my man said they're even looking in Canada. Hey, IP, a Canadian Indian might just be. I'm just saying, it might just be way different than the traditional Indian. I'm not going for him, bro. I'm just letting you know that. I'm just letting you know. Just like there's different BWs, yeah, IP. I'm talking. That's like
no brother in their right mind is traveling to Vancouver, Canada, to meet Indian women. Hell no.
Not me, brother. I agree, bro.
That brother is taking some special drugs. He ain't taking that. There's no way he's traveling to Vancouver, Canada, just for Indian women. No. We ain't checking for them. Let me make this very clear. We ain't checking for them. Maybe it's 0.5% of brothers in the whole world. Actually, no, 0.0000105 of brothers that are checking for these women. Yeah, that's a very small percentage of brothers that are checking for Indian women. We ain't checking for them, and they ain't checking for us. And guess what? That's okay. I'm happy about that. That's wonderful. I love that. So accept it. Accept reality, brothers. Move on. There's Japanese women. There's women in Costa Rica, black women there, Colombia. Go out there and flipping enjoy life. Okay, we ain't checking for them. All right, it's a very small percent of brothers that are checking for them. And good luck to them. All the best to them in Vancouver, wherever places they're checking for brothers. Nah, we good on our side. We're going for the real woman here, a real feminine woman, good-looking woman, and that's it. All right, thanks for that, Mr. International.
Hey, thanks for letting me speak, brother. That's all I gotta say. You know what side I'm on. There's too many beauties for me to be going for them. I'm just saying we're the number one topic, and they're all looking for us. And I'm not picking them. They're at my bottom of my list. I always thought they were like less beautiful, just like only a diamond in the rough kind of race,
Thanks
only like
that,
one
brother.
diamond.
But you notice how none of these dudes on the live stream chat who are team Indian women, they never call in to speak about the good qualities of Indian women. It's all about, they're checking for us, but please tell us good qualities. Why about you call in, speak about the good qualities of Indian women and where they're checking for brothers heavy, and your experience with them, not just hearsay. Have you actually dated one? Have you actually intermingled with one? Let us know. Yeah, all right, brothers. All right, let me bring in Derek Bowman. Let's just
IP.
And brothers, hold on, Thomas. Brothers, please support the channel for the Cash App Super Chat. This is a very interesting conversation. Shout out to the brothers already who have supported. Thank you. But there's a ton of brothers who watch my videos every week, but that don't support. You know, so Cash App Super Chat, really appreciate it, brothers. What's up, Thomas? What do you want to say real quick?
I was going to quickly talk about or touch upon black women who are going their own way. So I'm hearing SYSBW, bro. That doesn't exist, fam. What's going on here? Zero. No. Well, Western women from the UK and US who travel, bro, you're getting rejected. These men ain't checking for you, bro. Yeah, you go to these countries, you see the women. Yeah, these women that you're looking at, yeah, they're everything that you should be, but you're not. So they flee back to the UK and the US. Yeah, stay there because foreign men, they ain't checking for you. That's all I want to say. There is no SYSBW. That doesn't exist.
Yeah. That's hilarious, man. I don't know what world some of these chicks are living in. I don't know what world, but all the best to them, man. I know what goes on out there. It's different for men. Men and women are different. I don't know why a lot of women just can't accept it. We're not the same. We're different biologically, physically, and mentally. So we go through different things, okay? The SYSBM movement, you know, actually has some benefits to it. There's actually proof that women all around the world are checking for brothers. I can't say the same for women in our community. And oh well, you know, you had your chance, but you treated the smart brothers as trash. You know, they weren't thugs, they weren't Puka and Ray Rays, blah blah blah. And you know, brothers are expanding their options. You know, they're getting out there, they're traveling, and they're getting good reception back. I can't say the same for this SYSBW nonsense movement.
Does not
Get out of here with
exist
that.
at all.
Does not
It's all
exist.
delusion.
Trash. Nah. So shout out to Thomas for that. Darian Bowman, how you doing, brother?
Can you hear me?
Darren Bowman, loud and clear, bro. How you keeping? You okay?
Pretty good. I was listening to the chat. I see my man Shawn is there. He was talking about my old stomping grounds because once before when you did the Vancouver broadcast, I talked about Victoria because my ex is from there. I've been there about at least 10 times. I feel like I actually live there. He's right about your head turning when you get there, bro. I mean, when you get there, your head is going to be on a swivel. You're going to notice women of all nationalities checking for you. I'm going to be honest with you. I developed a relationship. I had a girlfriend, but at the time we were dating, and I used to get in trouble, man. It took me about 3 or 4 trips to me to stop my swinging my head on a swivel because we'd be in the car and she popped me like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just checking out people." He's like, "No, I saw you checking out the girl."
You know it's true, dog. They do. They look dead at you too.
And guess what? They will. And get this. I look like this weird tourist because I got this stuff on video. I mean, it's older, but I mean, like, I have it on video. So I was like going around downtown with a camera. So I kind of look like a weird tourist, right? But the thing is, I got video, so I can go back and memorialize. I can look at it, right? So she was like, "I'm tired, you're in that tag on camera." She said, "People know you're a tourist." I said, "You know what? So I don't care." I said, "It's for me. When I get home, it'll be for my memories." And guess what? 20 years later, it still is. But it took me about 4 times to start acting normal up there. Because she used to tell me, "Do you know that, I don't mean no harm, but at the time we were dating, like, be a little disrespectful, but I do notice you checking out other women and trying to be slick." I was like, you know what? Let me slow down and stop. Because I couldn't help it. It took about 4 or 5 trips. That's how many times I had to go up there. The 3rd time I started slowly, gradually pulling away. But by the 4th time, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna act like I don't see them. I'm gonna try to be as slick as I possibly can. And they will check for you too. I remember we went downtown. You familiar with the eating centers up there, right? The malls, eating center malls.
Yeah, the Eaton Center Mall. I'll go work out at Good Life down there. The Eaton Center, they got a gym at the top there now.
Yeah. We was at the mall and we was at this clothing store and she was trying on clothes. And it's funny you mentioned Persian girl because brothers don't really believe. I can hear in the comments, brothers don't really believe they kind of
don't
check.
know. And
They don't know. They
brothers.
do up there. You're right. They do up there because when my girl was in the changing room, this Middle Eastern Persian girl came up to me and she said, "Hey, how you doing? How you think I look in this dress?" Now I didn't know this girl from Eve. She comes up to me and say, "Hey, how you think I look in this dress?" This girl's wearing a tight skirt, a tight dress, look like she's gonna go out to the club. And then she spins around and shows me the goodies. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the dress wasn't zipping up all the way in the back, almost like to dare me to zip it up. She's like, I should get this. What do you think? This looks nice on me. I was like, yeah, I think that's nice, but my girlfriend's in the dressing room and I don't want to start World War, start any trouble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's kind of how they do you, man. And I know this girl saw me because they were staring at me and my girlfriend when we came in the store. Her and her girlfriends, her girlfriends were in the store. They saw me come in and they were smiling and checking. As soon as my girl went in the dressing room, that's when the main chick pounced. And she was kind of built like a Kardashian, bro. They have that Kardashian look to them. You know what I mean? If that's Sean Chicken is exactly what I'm talking about. And she spun around and showed me the goodies. I was like, oh my goodness. And I said, go ahead, Sean.
Yo, you telling the truth. I'll be like, I can't hang downtown. I'll get in trouble. Because they like that. Especially if you with a girl, they really come after you. I don't know what it is. When other women up here in Canada see you talking to a lady, they all want to talk to you. I don't know what it is. I mean, just like a regular, like, hey, guess what? How about those Canucks? They won yesterday. Then all the other girls, they want to get in on the conversation. They want to talk to you.
Yep.
And it's it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And there'd be some fine females too, and they'll all be vetting for your attention. And then the other ones, you can tell they're getting upset. They really can't lose it on you because you're not really flirting with them. You're just having a conversation, but they could see that they're losing your interest to them to somebody else. It's competitive here because there's a lot of girls up here that ain't got no boyfriend. And once that ice is broken, they're coming after you, man. That's why I keep telling you, they keep coming.
They saw my girl go in the dressing room. You know what I'm saying?
Your girl
go in the dressing room. They saw us when we came in. They were staring at me when they were smiling when, like, she didn't see it, but they were smiling when we walked in the store. It was a department store. And I just, how you standing there, you're like, all right, go ahead, take your time. I'm bored. So I was just standing there kind of like, do. And next thing you know, she walked on me. She walked up on me, said, hey, how you doing? How you think I look in this dress? She's like, do I look good? Is this nice? Is it too tight? And she spun around and then she kind of paused and stayed there. I was like, oh my goodness. Dark hair, Kardashian, exotic look, olive skin, gorgeous. I was like, oh my freaking God. If I move here, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Exactly the point, man. I got a buddy of mine from New York, man. He dating a Iranian girl, and he said the same thing. He go, I be getting in trouble. He said, boy, these females here. He said, man, I ain't going back to New York. I said, all right, no, bro. I said, listen, man. I've got stories I could tell you guys all night. Y'all probably wouldn't believe half of them. But my brother told me about him, and then I came up here. He wasn't lying, man. I got some crazy stories to tell you guys about these ladies up here. These ladies, there's some beautiful females up here, and if they interested, they have you in their crosshairs. They gonna let you know. They gonna let you know, and
Remember the Vancouver stream we did, and I told y'all about the nightclub I was at, and the two blondes approached me at the end of the night when my girl went to the bathroom.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's
the norm.
That's normal.
That's the norm. Me and my boys went in with a group of females, left out with another group.
Wow.
There were two females fighting over me to go home with them. They were roommates, and I was like, I gotta go. I gotta get out of this mess. I was like, I y'all don't believe me. Let
I
these
believe
clubs be open, and they find out that you a brother and you can dance on the dance floor. It's over. Lights out, man.
uh,
You got the pick of the
I
litter
believe
that night.
I believe because I've been there and I've almost I consider it my second home. I'm almost lived there. So I've been there about at least 10 times. So I believe you. I know exactly when you
Where
came
you
on.
at? You in Seattle, right?
No, I'm on the East Coast of Maryland. I'm near
Oh,
DC.
you in Maryland? Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Yeah.
why
So you know, man.
it's a totally different mentality here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Totally different.
yeah. Totally
And it
different,
takes
man.
adjust. Remember, I said the last time, I think on the one last stream, when I came back, I started getting a little depressed, and you said it's like a syndrome. I forgot what you called it, but you actually, the
Passport
reality
rage.
stuff, yeah, that's what it was. It's
Because
All
you
right,
like,
hold
know
on,
when you go
hold on,
back
brothers.
home, you don't have that. Yeah, you don't have that. It, it's a warmness up here, man. It's a warmness when you get up here. Everything back home, it don't exist here. You see what I'm saying? So and then you're meeting people, even dudes. They cool with you. They're really open and nice, and they're very welcoming and very polite. And then you meet these ladies who are extremely feminine, extremely beautiful, extremely exotic, and they treat you, man. They treat you nice up here, man. Make you not want to go back. I'm telling you, I mean, this one girl told me, she just straight up told me, she was like, she looked at me and said, you know what? She goes, I want to have you. She said, I know I can't. She said, but if there's any kind of, and she was a Filipino. She said, you so nice. You're very handsome. You know how they had that accent. You're very handsome, and you take care of yourself. You have a good job. And she go, women like us, we go after men like you. You are a fine, handsome black man. And she stuffed her number in my pocket. My wife found that man. She said, you must want to get a divorce. My wife called her. And the lady said, yes, I did tell him. I tried to get your husband. And that lady said, you better take care of him because if you don't, I'm going to have him. That's what she told my wife, my ex-wife at the time. And my wife
Wow.
already know it. She already knows. She knew getting with you got a black husband from the States, you know what time it is. Because
Sean,
they gonna come after you, bruh.
Sean, I
That
never seen any variety of women check for brothers like that in a long time. You got Asian women, you got First Nations or Native American women. They check for brothers. A
Yes.
couple of my
Yes, they
girlfriend,
do.
is that
they yeah, go ahead.
Darren? Sorry, is that are you referring to Victoria? Right? You're still
Yes,
talking about
yeah.
Victoria. You're telling me, bro, in Victoria, all these
Mhm.
different groups of women, East Asian women, white women, black women, Latina women, whatever ever woman, right? Racially, they all love and check for brothers in Victoria. But are we number one there in Victoria, bro? Is that what you're saying, bro? We're
All,
numero
all of,
uno
I'm
Victoria.
all of the above, IP. I've
Oh,
never, like I said, I've never seen, I've had an Asian young girl, I think she was Korean, approach me at the mall. See what happened when my girl would go to work, I would drive her car and then I would drop her off to work and I would go hang downtown. I would hang down at the Eaton Center. I would walk around the waterfront,
Eden
kill time.
Center. Yeah, the
Yes,
wharf.
that's
Yeah,
hang out.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm telling you that I went into a department store just looking at some clothes, and the girl, of course, they automatically knew I wasn't from there. And she's like, "Hey, bro, where you from?" I'm like, "I'm from the States." She's like, "Oh, you're from the States, eh?" You know, they say "eh" a lot up there. It's
Yeah,
Canada,
you
right?
from the States,
So,
eh? Yeah.
hey, you guys are crazy, man. What the hell?
yeah,
Hey,
good day.
We need some bacon and maple, eh?
Yeah, there's
that's
some
Yeah,
good.
weird.
that's it.
There's
That's
some good.
weird,
There's some.
man.
So you
Hey,
got your
oh,
number, eh?
good.
That's
Mhm.
weird, bruv.
That's how they talk, and everything is a. It's like, oh, this is some good beer, eh? Yeah, it's good, great.
Yeah,
But
that's Canadian. That's
yep,
it.
but they're very warm. This female, I think she was like Korean. She approached me, Vietnamese Korean, and she said, "Hey, so how you like it up here?" I was like, "It's fine." Blah blah blah. This, and she was like, "So what are you doing? I mean, you got friends?" I said, "No, I'm just chilling." She was like, well, I get off at a certain blah 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 time. If you want, I could show you around." I was like, "Dude, this wasn't even 5 minutes in the conversation. This young
Damn.
lady was offering to show me around town." I was like, whoa, I didn't even talk to you for 5 minutes. And she was cute, kind of petite, had a nice little body, but had olive complected skin, you know. She was southeast, but she was checking. I was like, hey, these girls don't know, not all jokes aside, they don't know who I am. I could be a serial. You know what I'm saying? It's not trying to be funny, but that's how they approach you like that. It's just something about you because you're a rarity. You're on television, and when they see you, it's like, oh, a brother. And then you're from the
A
States too.
real
And
brother.
plus,
Yes, right.
I
That's
have a
right.
slight accent. I have a slight accent, and some people might can hear it when I get
Oh, they can
excited.
pick it up,
Yeah,
brother. You say
they
you
can.
got a slight accent. You got a
Hmm.
heavy accent compared to them. I've been here 20
Right,
years and they still can pick it up. They look at me like, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from
right,
Texas." But I don't think I sound. You know how Texas. We all got that drawl. I can bring it out like, "Yo,
right.
man, what's up,
I
big
can hear
dog?"
the draw.
That's how we talk
Yeah,
back in Texas, right? But they can pick it
right.
up. I'm
Well, see, mine's
serious.
more East Coast. Mine's more East Coast because they thought I was from New York. You know what I'm saying? So when I
Hold
guess
on,
when
Right,
I get
and you
excited,
give it away. Yeah.
hold on,
yeah.
brothers.
So,
I got a quick super chat. Shout out to Cyril987 for the $5 super chat. Hey Sean, how do we approach these Arab/Persian women properly? Break it down for us, brothers. Break it down for us, man. Them Habibi
Oh
things,
man,
yeah.
just
Break it down, man.
the Persian women, man, if they you give them eye contact, give them a smile, give them some eye contact. If you want to break the ice, why don't you ask them? Listen, where is one of your finest Persian restaurants to go to? Because a lot of them here, they have money. They bring their wealth here. I don't know, a lot of them, they were very wealthy. They bring the wealth here, and they got some of these Persian restaurants. And so hey, listen, where's a place where I can go get some good medjool dates? Medjool dates come from Iran. All right. And it just ask them, listen, hey, we're visiting. We've been wanting to go to a Persian restaurant because we don't have none in my city. I was recommending some. Do you have a great recommendation? And then go from there. Man, I'm telling you right now, them Persian women, they're gonna be I'm serious. Listen, I got a Persian friend right now. She is trying to get me married to one. And I
Ah,
know her husband, Muhammad, and his wife, and her nephew. I know she got married to a good friend of mine, but she's like, Sharon, where are you going? You need to get married. I get you a wife. You need to quit being single and get you good Persian girl. I went over to their house. They invited me over to eat. And Muhammad's mother she was from Shiraz province in Iran, and she speaks Farsi. Okay, so I
mm.
don't know how to speak that. She saw me. Look, the food was laid out on the table like a feast. His mom was in there cooking. There had been about 15 girls in there, about 8 guys, and them females all in the corner. You know how girls do when they like you. They whispering like that. They're over there looking at me, and the mother sees me, and I'm instantly family. She grabs me and kisses me on both cheeks, and she's speaking in Farsi. And Muhammad's like, "Oh, you're in the family now. Sit down and eat." And I mean, they fed me and they treated me like royalty. See, that's what's gonna happen when you get one in Persian girl. They fine. Ooh, wait, and they can cook too, boy. They can cook and they take good care of you too. And she's still trying to get me to get married. You don't need to be single. You don't need to be married. She keep telling me, bro. So yes, like I said, when you I don't know if you'll recognize them. I can recognize them because when I first seen them, I thought maybe they might have been from Central America, like maybe
Mm.
Costa Rica or something like that. And because they got the jet black hair, but you can
Mm.
tell with the kind of the nose and listen to their language, you be like, no, man, that's not a Spanish girl. Because when I first saw him, I'm like, where you from? And the girl was like, I'm Persian, and I'm like, I'm looking around like, what's a Persian? And she goes, I'm from Iran. You don't know Persian? I'm like, man, I'm from the States. There's not very many Persians in the States. And she goes, oh, yeah, we're Persian here. And then she busts out a Snickers bar and start eating and looking at me, talking about, I like chocolate. I'm like, oh, man. Okay.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Iranian
So,
chicks are
yeah.
hot, man.
I want to,
I've met a few of them in the UK, man. They got some nice eyes as well. Like light, you were saying, yeah, light brown eyes, some blue eyes, sometimes some green eyes. Oh,
Agree.
and that brown skin, they're flipping hot.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous,
Hair.
and the hair as well, the long hair, they're feminine too. they're feminine too. They smell good. Oh my god.
That's what I wanted to add there, because actually in my experience, like I've met a lot of ethnicities in Canada, and by far the Persian women in Canada have been the most feminine women that I've seen in Canada. Very feminine women. They have a way they look at you before they even speak. You can feel the feminine energy, and then the tone, the way that they pronounce the words, even if they have an accent, man, they have it locked down. I think they go to feminine school somewhere, man. Like
Yeah,
they
I was
all act
dating one. I
clean,
was
man.
dating one a couple of years ago. She messed me all up, man. She's in it. She had to move back east. She's a lawyer. The funny part, this girl's really smart. She's a lawyer in Iran, and she came here, went to school. She's a lawyer here, so she's back in Toronto. I was dating her. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. Like you said, the perfume on her skin and her soft voice. They got a really high pitched voice, and they talk really soft. It just makes you melt because the femininity out of them just be oozing. It just make you want it more. You like, you just got to chill on the thirst factor because of the femininity, and then yet the difference of their culture, right? Because it's that they understand how to take care of men. They understand their role as a woman. And like I got a partner, he's married to one. And he in love with her. She take good care of him. But if you marry you get to an Iranian woman, remember you're gonna marry into the family. They're really close knit. Okay, so you not only that you're gonna be going with meeting the mother, the father, the uncles, everybody. So they're gonna really want to prove. So you need to take care of her because you just she's not the only one you're gonna be dealing with. And it's not like in the States where they're gonna be all in your business. It's just they know how to have family structure. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference.
All right,
So
hold on.
Sean, real quick. Oh,
Go on.
sorry.
No, go on, Derek. Go on,
Well,
bro.
I was just going to ask you. So this whole time, have you just been talking about Victoria or Vancouver and the whole Canadian area, or is it all mixed in?
Victoria, mostly Victoria. Victoria. Some parts that I'm telling you, like things I've been telling you about the girls in Victoria. Um, Persian women, you're not going to find many of them in Victoria. Like I was saying earlier, there's only 92,000 people in Victoria. So the majority of the ladies there are going to be predominantly white girls, different ethnicities from white girls, and the Asian girls you're going to see there. If and when you do see other women there, they're few and far in between. Like I said, I saw a couple of sisters there. They were on point. They weren't from the state. I did see some other ethnicities of women there. There are other like my boy was saying. There's First Nations. We call them First Nations people. They're there on the island too. If you want to deal with other ethnicities of women in larger numbers, then you want to go to Vancouver. Okay. Victoria though, there's a lot of pretty women there though. It's just a smaller town. It is more laid back. The girls are more naive, and that's a good thing to have them naive. Okay, and that's an advantage to you because then if you're really looking for one of those kind of women, you get them young. They're moldable. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think let's keep this Victoria into amongst a select group of brothers. We can't let the Pookie and the Ray Rays know. I'm being
No, they won't win.
I'm
There,
being
bro.
serious, man.
They won't
I'm being
even
serious
win.
because if these women are moldable, if these women are out there, these are basically Pokemon women, in my opinion.
Yep.
Rare Pokemons. So they're moldable. If they're in the West, we can actually get out there, start boots on the ground, start setting up our own camp. Right, start branching out, dealing with these women, mold them. That's how it should be. I think that's the only way going forward, brothers. Get a small group of brothers, travel there frequently, get these women, mold them, invest in each other, set up businesses there. That's the way forward, man. Because we cannot let American culture poison these moldable women. We've seen what it's done to the UK and other countries. We can't let that happen, bro. We can't. So
Canada
this
kind
intel,
of puts
brothers. Hold on, bro. This intel, brothers, keep it amongst high value brothers. Don't tell every brother about Victoria, Canada, please. I'm seeing what's happening. I'm seeing what's happening in DR, in Puerto Rico. These goddamn freaking railways, these flipping Keishas out there ruining these countries for us. I'm sick of that flipping BS, man. God damn it. Carry on, Shawn Davis, man.
IP. Here's the one thing though. Being up here, Pookies and Ray Rays, Canada. Right now, I am 45 minutes away from the American border where I live. I've been here a long time, and I don't see many brothers coming up here. Brothers of your caliber, I do see coming up here. Pookies, Ray Rays, and Day Days don't come up here. Canada does not put up with that. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Here in Canada, it's illegal for you to purchase a lowrider from the States and bring it into Canada. Now, you might want to say that's racist, brothers, but there's a reason why they don't want that up here. Because they don't want that mindset up here. Okay? The lowriders and all of that hitting switches, they've already got their issues dealing with Hell's Angels. Okay? That's the biker gang that runs Canada. You know what I'm talking about, wealth engineering. You know what I'm saying? That's their thing here. They don't want these brothers and you got to go to the border. Okay? And a lot of those Pookie and Ray Rays, they can't get past that border. If you got any felonies, you can't even get your passport. You got to have your passport or a special Nexus card to get across the border. Pookies and Ray Rays can't get that. Now, if you're a traveling Pookie and you got a misdemeanor and they find out, that's what you call a gray area. That's going to be on the officer agent's call. 9 times out of 10, they turn you away and say you can't come in because they don't want that mess up here. That's number one. Number two, if you do come up here, these girls see that you a Pookie Ray Ray, like I said earlier, you're gonna run them away because they ain't into that. I'm serious. They like the rap music and they'll see it on TV, but they see an ignorant brother rolling up here, man, they gone. Pew! Say, girl, come here, let me holler. That ain't gonna work up here. It don't. That's why you don't see him up
Do
here.
you remember that Sonic cartoon? You know when Sonic the Hedgehog runs fast, his legs start turning in a circle. That's how these films gonna run away from these brothers, man. That quick.
Yeah. Well, say, hey, my girlfriends, my ex-wife said the same thing. The girls back in the 90s from Canada would go down into Seattle to go clubbing. And she was telling me stories like, I remember the club HD Hotspurs in Kent, Washington, and the certain rap songs would come on, and the brothers would get on the dance floor and start raising their rags and hollering. And she said the girls would clear out, especially the Canadian girls. They get in the car and take off because they scare them. They're like, "What is going on?" She goes, "Yeah, we saw that. We left." So, you know, they don't really want to deal with the bad boys. No, that's not. They ain't gonna win up here. That's why you don't see them up here.
Thanks for that, Sean. Got a couple of super chats. Shout out to are those what a name. What a name. Are those Buggle Boy jeans you're wearing for the $2 super chat? Great stream, gentlemen. Keep it coming. Thank you for the kind words, brother. And thank you for the support, bro. Much appreciated, brother. Brothers, hit the Cash App as well. I ain't seen the Cash App in a minute. What's happening in the Cash App, brothers? Hit the Cash App, bro. Brothers, support the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. Shout out to Sean C2K. Reminds me of the your name reminds me of B2K. They're like an American band back in the day. Probably too young for brothers to remember, but they were pretty popular. They had a film. You remember them, Shawn Davis, B2K?
Yeah, I remember that. Yep. Yep.
Oh man.
90s. Yep.
Oh man, they had some good hits though. Shout out to Sean C2K for the $2 super chat. What city should brothers visit in Canada? I can tell him, bro. That'll be Montreal, Victoria, Canada, Vancouver. Forget Toronto. Only go there for cultural experiences, to experience a high-paced city. Woman there, no. Maybe Nova Scotia, perhaps. And that's it, I'm assuming, brother. Is there any more?
Quebec City, but that's a little bit more advanced. I think you talked to Well Simple about that. I think they do speak more French there. I think they speak English, but if you want to go for a really deep French experience in beauty, Quebec City is a I'd still want to go. I need to really brush up on my French. I hear that. I think you might need to have some French there. Well Simple, you can tell us about that though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you only speak English, Montreal Island is the best bet. You can go to Quebec City. You can actually they have more tourists now. So if you stay just on like the Quebec City downtown and tourist area, you'll be okay. But if you go anywhere outside, just like 10 minutes away from Quebec City, yeah, you're going to go deep French. But yeah, Quebec City is an experience, man. And around there, you're going to start seeing some native mix with Quebecers or white people. So, and these mix, beautiful mix. Actually, I was going to ask you, Shawn Davis, like, do you have that in where you are, Victoria? Do you have like those mix between the nation, First Nation,
Yes, you
and
do. Yes, you do. You have the mix of the. You got them in Vancouver too. So you got the
Okay.
mix of the First Nation and the English whites here. So yeah, yeah, you see them and you could tell the First Nation that look, that high cheekbone and those eyes up here, man. And you be like, what is she? You just curious, like, man, that First Nation girl. Yeah, I could tell you some stories on that too. I'm gonna keep that one PG, bro.
Are they checking for brothers though?
Yes, yes, they are.
Wonderful.
Yes,
it's
yes.
it's the rarity, right? Like
It's a rarity,
that's
yeah.
the thing. That's the common theme. Like in Montreal, there's a lot of black people, so we're not rare here. But when you go outside of Montreal, like or anywhere in Canada, just because you're rare, they don't see that, so you're kind of exotic. They see you as exotic.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
so, it's the same thing for us. We don't see a lot of Indian women here, so to us they're like exotic. But I won't get into that. Hey,
Shawn Davis.
I just had a quick question. Sorry, have you guys ever seen a West Indies girl?
West
I
Indies?
I've heard, yeah, I heard of it, but I never seen one actually.
How
Like
about you, IP? Have you ever seen that?
West Indies, is that from Barbados, Jamaica?
Yeah, yeah. They're
Yeah.
actually they look very Indian, but they're like Barbados, like Saint
Oh,
Lucia.
yeah,
yeah,
I've
there are a
seen
lot
them.
of them
Yeah,
out here.
yeah.
A
There's
lot of
some in
them
the
are
UK.
mixed with black people too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's some in the
Barbados,
UK.
Trinidad, there are a lot of them out here.
Yeah,
Grenada and all that. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're in the UK.
yeah, there are a
Yeah,
lot
they
of them
got
out
like a
here.
long curly hair. They're pretty hot
yeah.
as well. Oh, they got some nice
I
Hmm.
bodies
know.
on them, and that brown,
Yeah.
that light brown skin. Damn. My
Yeah.
goodness, I need to get out of this country, man. ASAP. I need to get out ASAP, man. I'm
Come
getting.
on,
Hey,
I'm getting.
IP. Come on out here.
Ah, man.
Trinidad? Hey, does Trinidad and Tobago count as West Indies? Because I was looking at
Yes.
that place too.
Yeah, I know a
Yeah.
They're
couple chicks from there.
beautiful.
They're
Hey,
But
hey,
beautiful.
but
IP the
um,
BWs in Trinidad and Tobago. We might have to find a veteran on that because man, they're beautiful.
Yeah,
that
what do
would
we
be
need
a
the info?
great stream, IP. Please, please,
You know
I'll
what?
be there.
It'd be a great stream. You guys are right. I hear Aruba, the ratio of women is 5-1 in Aruba.
Oh,
Down
okay.
in yeah, it's one of the top in the top world. I was talking to I haven't seen him in a while, but I found out on online. He had said that he made mention because he's from Trinidad, but him and his wife go, and he told me that. But then I found out that Aruba is in the top 10 for the ratio of women to men. So if we could
That
find somebody that's been to Aruba, somebody needs to go and go down there. I hear that place is hopping with the type of females you guys are talking about.
all right. Thanks for
Hey,
that,
hey,
brothers. Let me
hey, J
hold on.
Bones.
Hold on, bro.
Okay.
Let me read out a couple of super chats, and I have a question for Shawn Davis as well. Shout out to 0987 for the $2 super chat. Shawn, can you speak more on First Nation women? So yeah, that ties into my question, bro. Tell us about the stories you've dealt with, or with First Nation women, and the ones that are half First Nation, half white, half black. We need that intel, bro. Definitely, we need that intel ASAP.
Yeah, you see them here. Um, when you see, I saw more of them out in Victoria, and but there are a lot of them here. You have different bands of their names, like where I raised my kids up in an area where it's called Coquitlam or Port Coquitlam, and in the nation's name that means port of smelly dead fish because you get the salmon that come up the river, they spawn and they die. So the Musqueam Indians, the Inuits is what they call them. I call them First Nations people. You see them here, and then when you see these girls, I just been here long enough that I could just look in their eyes, and they got kind of like that Eskimo look, but they're white, and they got the mix with the hair. So the hair is kind of, it could be curly or it could be straight, but you could just tell by the cheekbone. And I met one named Laura, and I was just getting off of work. I just got through done my shift, and her and Rachel, they're both First Nation. Now Rachel she was thick. Laura was super fine. And when I'm serious, man. Listen, y'all ain't gonna believe me, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I Okay, because I used to drive transit bus, and I just got off downtown Friday night. Okay, it was 8:30 in the summer, and you have to remember, summertime up here, up north of the 49th parallel, the sun doesn't drop till 10, okay, because you're up north. So the days in the summertime are extremely long. So it was 8:30. I guess they were going to they were going to a club, but it was going to be happy hour, and then the club opened up. They dressed on point, and they were having this conversation. I'm looking at them because they caught my attention. I'm looking like, damn, that's some fine First Nation Indian girl. And she turns around, she's like, well, what are you looking at? I'm like, you looking at you, looking all good, dressing all fine and stuff. And she goes, so you like my dress? And she turned around, yeah, yeah. Then she goes, my name is Laura. And I said, how you doing? And Rachel. And she goes, I'm Laura with the nice tits. And I said, oh, really? And she said, you want to see them? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't think she was going to do it. She lifted up her skirt, man, right there. And the guys on the bus are like, the Canadians. They're like, oh, man, you didn't even get off of work and you're already getting it in. And I'm like, yeah, my goodness, man. So I went with them. I went to the club with them and got, they were having drinks and stuff and went back to their place and, kept them, menage a trois thing, So that, like I said, these girls, they get their alcohol in, they get a little wild, man.
what about stories regarding the half Native American and the half whatever Native American women in general that you've dealt with? What are the wild stories you said that you've dealt with them? Was that
that was one
of
of the wild stories.
Okay.
Oh man, I had one that looked at me. She grabbed me and said, "You want to come home with me right now?" And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." And she's like, "Yeah, I like them chocolate." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." That in the late 90s, early 2000s, that was the same for a lot of those girls. Chocolate. Oh, I like chocolate. I like chocolate. And
I'm more worried about meeting some diseased whore. You don't know what these chicks are out there, man. You gotta be careful, man.
You know what? You
STDs,
can tell,
STIs.
yeah. You can tell the what I'm saying is that these ladies, they got jobs. These ladies are taking care of themselves really well. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that about here, and I don't know what's my boy from that's been to Victoria. Like I said, girls handle their business during the week, and they cut loose on the weekend. Okay, and that's one thing I know about Canada, especially here in Vancouver. They go to the bars and the clubs. They're going to drink. Like I told you, like that girl was at the bar, and they all come to the bar. They were all very reserved, very quiet, and carrying themselves. After a couple of hours, the girl was on top of the table talking about who wants my number. They get buck wild like that, man. Okay, so don't be surprised. You go to a bar and grill, and because you can tell the whole atmosphere gets relaxed. And I've seen it because I got my boy. He's from Saudi Arabia. They'll grab you in the face and, oh my gosh, you got pretty skin. And oh, can I kiss it? Yeah, and they get to sucking on your face. And see, here's another thing, and I didn't know this. These guys were telling me, man, those girls are commanders, and I'm like, what's a commander? And the guys are like, you don't know what a commander is? Yeah, no, man. He goes, girls, they go to the club in mini skirts with no panties on, and they want you to finger thrust them while they're on the dance floor. And I'm like, man, come on, man. He goes, yeah, they're committing. That's all. That's what they do. There's a lot of them like that. And I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me, dog. You for real? So yeah, like I say, if you're looking for that wildness, there's some plenty wild girls here. If you're looking for the girls that you want to get with, that want to be with you, you got that here too. Okay, I'm like I said, I'm keeping PG. There's tons of stories I could tell you about this female that feeling it's just some craziness, some crazy stuff. I didn't believe it ever happened. And I know probably some of you guys are like, I don't know. Like I said, come out here. You can talk to some of these guys who are dealing with women worldwide and in their desire to be with a brother from the States. We're highly desired out here. I don't care what y'all say. We highly desired. And yes, you can find the First Nation females here. But then again, the First Nations in my neck of the woods, I don't know about you, Well Simple, out in Montreal, but I noticed that a lot of them they've been treated very, very, very harshly, like black folks been treated in the States. So as a black person, I understand their situation. Okay, so you get a lot of them that had that beat down mindset, like black folks had that beat down mindset in the States. So a lot of the women you don't want to deal with because they're not planted, they're on the reserve. They do own the own land. Everything they get is tax free. But then, they're not doing much with themselves. But the ones that are, you see them, you'll know that hey, they're on their game, they're on their mission, they're on their purpose and stuff like that. So let me be clear with that. All right, I've said enough.
Thank you, brother. I'm going to end the stream now. Shout out to Sean M for the $5 super chat. Shout out to IP and the panel. I'm definitely looking forward to visiting West Coast Canada in 2022. These streams are great intel. Thank you, brother. Yeah, all these streams throughout 2021, they're all setting you up to have a great time in 2022. That's going to be a great year for brothers. I feel it in the air, man. I feel it. Brothers are going to be millionaires, going to be living high value lives, going to meet some dime women. Let me tell you right now, there's never been a better time to be a brother. The world has changed in the last few years. I don't know what's going on. I'm seeing chicks from Oxford, from Cambridge, from these top universities giving brothers play. Thomas can verify that as well. The Duke can verify that as well. It's crazy what's happening, man. A lot of women, I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's going on in the last few years, but it's a great time for brothers. Women all around the world are checking for brothers. You must come correct. Leave that pookie and rare nonsense in the States and in the UK. All that grime, thug culture is sickening. All right, please don't bring that over there to foreign women, and make sure you respect them too. All that I'm a cheat on her with different women. Leave that in the garbage countries in the West. All right, let's go out there. Let's present a new image of the brother, the educated brother, the brother who's intelligent, the brother who invests in high value things, right? We want that kind of brother. So, and brothers, so there's my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. You want to follow me on those platforms. Also, when the stream ends, feel free to cash up. It's open 24 hours. Support what I do. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go through everyone in the live stream chat for the last closing statements. But brothers, let me tell you this right now. 2022 is going to be a great year. I feel it, man. So get ready. Just get prepared. Go to the gym. Start looking good. Buy the best clothes. Use winter right now to just level up from now to all the way to February, March. Then when it's flipping April, end of March, travel, man. It's going to be a great time for brothers. I feel it. Women, they love us out all around the world. It's up to you to make that reality true. So let me go first to Mr. International. Oh, Mr. International, you still there, bro?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you, IP and Shawn Davis for this great stream, and everybody in the panel for participating and giving their great knowledge. And I'll just say it's another banger.
Thank you very much, brother. Much
Hey,
appreciated,
IP.
Mr. International. Yeah.
One last note. We was talking about West Indies and stuff. Yo, one of the most beautifulest girls I ever seen in my My life, she was from Guyana. The Guyanese, oh my goodness, Guyanese women are drop dead gorgeous. I'm just leave y'all with that little gem right there, and
Thank you,
everybody
bro.
have a good night.
Thank you, brother. I hope someone took timestamps. That would be greatly appreciated. Please post the timestamps on the comment section. I will pin it. Thank you, brothers. Darren Bowman, do you have any closing statements, brother?
Can you hear me? My mic got a little stuck. I can say
Loud and
all I
clear,
can
bro.
say is okay. All I can say is Canada's a great place, and I concur with what Shawn said a lot. I know he handed off, especially with the Native Americans, because what I was going to say, my ex-girlfriend's two of her best friends were First Nation. One of them moved down here to the States, to San Diego, to a brother in the Navy, and she married him, and she moved there, and she's been down here for quite a while. So they got 3 kids together, so now they have Black and First Nation children. It's 2 girls and a boy. So they are definitely checking. Like I said, when I was there, I was surprised to see that many women from different nationalities giving you attention. And I was like, wow, coming from the States, you kind of blown away. I've had Japanese girls when we were on a bus. You know the SkyTrain up there, and it's funny.
Yeah.
When they say SkyTrain, we were getting on the SkyTrain. Japanese girls like checking me out on the bus and on the SkyTrain up in Vancouver. So if you go to Victoria, I would recommend doing both, like stay in Victoria, but then go to Vancouver. Like I said in a previous podcast, we would go to Vancouver on the weekends. You know what I mean? Just to get out of Victoria and do something different and mix it up. That's why I said I'm very familiar with that area, very familiar with the ferries that, they're from Tawasin to Swartz Bay and vice versa. Also, another way I did, I kind of balled, Shawn. I took the float plane from downtown Victoria over to Vancouver Harbor. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
Harbor Air. You took the Harbor
Yep.
Air. Yeah. How did
Correct.
you like that?
Wonderful. I got videotape
Yeah.
and pictures of that too, because I'm in aviation, so I like aviation. So
Man, I'm trying
I
to get
took a
my
float
pilot's
plane.
license, bro. That's my
Yeah.
next goal. I'm gonna get my private pilot's license, man. I'm serious. That's my next goal, bro.
Thank
Also,
you, brothers.
can I say something real quick? You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about Victoria because it's still a hidden little gem. I've been going as of December of this year, 2021. It'll be 20 years since I've been going there. It doesn't seem like it changed a bit in terms of you don't have to worry about the Pookie and Ray Rays on up there because they weren't coming back then. They're not going to come now. So I would just say that don't worry yourself about it being a spoiled, a little hidden gem because it doesn't seem like it changed. So that's all I was going to say on that regard. Is that don't worry yourself on that. It still seemed like a nice place. And I would, like I said, recommend brothers go to both places you can. Oh, and also hook up and get to know some people there that can kind of pipeline it and show you around. That's the best thing you can do. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for that, bro. Darren Bowman, reach out to me on IG. If you have IG, there's my IG, bro. I'd like to speak to you real quick, if that's okay. Yeah, are you on IG?
No, I'm not on IG. I had to get like an email or something like that. I'm not on Facebook.
If you set up an IG account and then reach out to me on this IG account. I just want to speak to you about something, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right, thanks for that, bro. All right, Mr. Okay, I've still gone through 2. Yes, Mr. Derek, are you still there, bro?
Yes, I am still here. Hey, this was an awesome stream. Another classic in the books. IP, thanks a lot for bringing this stream together, Shawn. As usual, man, you bring the facts, nothing but the facts. That's awesome to hear. Eric's up there right now, right?
Eric's up here?
Yeah, Eric Guarno, mustache.
Oh, man,
he went up there. I talked to him yesterday, and he said so far they're checking heavy. That's what he said.
Man, tell him to hit me up, man. I'll go meet him, man, this weekend.
Both him and his brother are up there right now.
Man, I'll go out and go meet him, man.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
Yeah,
Derek, he told you they're checking heavy in Vancouver. Oh my! What did I tell you?
He said they're checking heavy, and he was just there for they just flew in, and I guess they went out to eat, and you know, I didn't get a chance to talk to him much because I had, you know, Anna with, but it was crazy. Yeah. So he wanted me to hit him up today, and he was gonna give me the lowdown on it.
It's
So,
like a
go,
worm in a
brothers.
fish pond.
exactly.
I'm telling you, bro. Some
Oh,
guys, they
man.
don't believe me. They think I'm capping. Oh man, you Brett. Come out here and find out. Find out for yourself, man. That's all I can tell you. Get your passport and you'll find out, and you'll see what I'm saying. You'll understand.
Yeah, I had to ban a troll who was calling you a liar the other day. Couple minutes ago, Shawn Davis. I know you're telling the truth.
Hey,
I
he
know
on a
you are telling the truth.
plantation. See, Missouri
He's
loves
lost.
crumpling. He's a free range slave on a plantation. See, that's what I say. They ain't gonna enjoy what we enjoy. But you see, everybody, even he can say it. Uh, 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 Will Simple, my other boy, they've been up here, so they know that I'm not lying because he lives in Canada. He says the same thing. Your boy, he's visiting in Canada. He's saying the same thing that I said. So how can all of us be lying and him right? See, that's what I'm saying. There's a difference between that plantation-minded mentality. You got a bunch of losers within our own black community. They're never gonna go nowhere. That's why my daddy always told me, son, you're an eagle. So eagles don't hang out with chickens and crows. Flap your wings and fly.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
So that's all I got to say on that matter.
Hey, I just have one quick question. What about the Indian women?
You gonna get IP. You gonna get IPs off blood.
Oh man,
They're at the bottom of the totem pole, brother. The bottom of the totem pole.
Man, I don't
Oh,
know.
you
boy.
know, I'm just kidding. You know, I'm just
You
kidding.
don't like the music. I'm gonna stay out of that one. There's a lot of them here. That's all I can say, and they fine.
Nah, you know, I'm just, you know,
I'm gonna stay out of that one.
I know Derek's kidding there, man. But even if it wasn't, let him know the intel regarding. I know they're checking heavy for brothers in Vancouver. If that's your thing, it's your thing, brothers. You know. But don't expect any stream about India on my channel very soon. We'll be off that.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks, Sean.
Hey, thanks for that, Derek. You know, Vancouver, another gem. You know, brothers. You know, another spot for high value brothers. I'm telling you, man. We don't want every brother to know about these countries. I know it's sad, but we only want the best and the brightest and the smartest and the most serious brothers to be having fun in these countries, because those kind of brothers carry themselves very, very well, right? They ain't gonna act out. They're not gonna wild out, act like a goddamn fool. They're gonna come out there correct, you know. And I know Eric Gurno, he's an intelligent brother. He's a smart brother. So I know he's out there putting a good name for every brother that will follow after him in Vancouver. I love seeing that. Shout out to Eric Gurno. So let me go on to wealth engineering. Do you have any closing statements, brother?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone on the panel, Derek, Mr. International. I'm sorry I couldn't see your name, but thank you as well. Shawn Davis, nice to meet you. If you ever come, and you too, Derek, if you guys ever come on the East Coast in Montreal, I'm here. I've spent a long time here, so it's pretty much my home. But thank you as well. Intels like that are great, because even me, I live in Canada. A lot of things you're saying are very similar in the East, but there are some differences as well. And I really enjoy listening to that and learning from them. And that's definitely a place I'll put to visit, because I didn't know about it until this stream. So I'm learning a lot. Thank you a lot, IP. And the last thing I want to say is, guys, I know how you guys feel about Indian women. All I'm saying is, when you travel, you do learn different things, you do meet different people. And I meet 3 girls that are Indians here. I dated 2 of them, and man, I don't know, they're different here. They're different. And it's a perfect balance between conservative values, because they learn that from their parents, and then a little bit of liberal, because they learn that from school. So yeah, and that translates into a nice interaction with a woman. Like, you don't date them on the first date, but she shows you that she's interested. She's curious about you, and then like she's giving you signs to encourage you as well. Like, it's a very nice balanced interaction. And yeah, man, like they treat you like anyone else. They treat you like the same that they do for their own race, their white people, black people, anyone. Like, so I don't know, guys. Come here, visit it, and then you'll let me know. And West Indies women, some of them look exactly like your Indian women, but they have an entirely different personality. So yeah, it's very interesting. Oh, that's all I got to say, you know. But I'm also Team Asia. I'm also Team Asia. I'm Team Latina. I'm Team everything. And with
Shout out
that
to
said,
you.
thank you again to the panel. And yeah, I'll let you go.
Thank you for that wealth engineering. Let me go to Thomas Demahin. Do you have any closing statements, brother?
I want to say thank you, brother Shawn, for your wisdom and intel. Bro, IP, what can I say, man? Another classic. Big up to you, bro. We need to leave the UK at once. Do instant transmission straight to Victoria, Canada, fam. Father, I'm getting elated right now, fam. Yo, I need to head to Canada, fam. Big time, big time. I need to get that James Bond action. Quick, fast, and quick, fast, and in a hurry, fam. Like, oh man, Shawn, IP, thank you very much, bro. Thanks.
You're welcome, man.
Thank you, Thomas. Hold on, Shawn.
One quick note. One quick note. It's very easy for you guys to come in Canada. Like it's very easy. It's almost like a different province of the UK. Just remember that.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling them. It's easy for the UK guys, UK brothers to immigrate to Canada. It's easy. You got, like I said, this is Commonwealth. You start the process. That process will be a lot shorter. The normal process like 2 years for immigration. It'll be less for you guys because the process is shorter and easier, man. So you guys, like I said, get your paper right and do your research on working and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, you can be over here in Canada. And then you got direct connections down from Canada. You can fly to Cuba, direct flights into Cuba, Costa Rica, all that stuff, man. So, yeah, I'd like to see you guys come out of UK and come over here, man. That'd be awesome.
Thank you, brother. Shout out to the great pre-order for the $5 Canadian for the $5 super chat. Hi, Shawn. I'm in Texas. I'm thinking about going Panama or Costa Rica in January. Do you recommend January to go to Vancouver or wait till the summer? Make it brief, Shawn, please.
All right, I'll make it brief. All right, brother, Texas brother. If you want the winter experience in January, if you really want to experience, seeing the summer vibe, wait till summer. Yeah, the summer vibe. You know what? I would recommend you wait till summer, and the reason why, and I'll keep it short. Reason why, because the days are longer up here, man. Sun don't drop until about 10:30. Okay, people are out and about. Okay, so yeah, come on up here in the summer, man. You'll definitely enjoy it.
Thank you, Shawn. So Shawn, last statement goes to you. Do you have any closing statements, brother?
Closing statements. IP once again, bro. You the hard. You out there working hard, brother. I really enjoy you UK brothers. You and Tom at 007 and your proper English, and man, I really appreciate you brothers, man. I do, man. My boy Well Simple, my other boy from what's his name? The one that was out in Victoria. I forgot his name, man.
Darren Bowman.
Okay, Bowman, Mr. International, and my man downtown, DT Derek Thomas. I really enjoy chatting with you brothers and making relationships with brothers worldwide in different parts of the world when we come together. That's what you call fellowship, and I think it's really good for black men to have fellowship and to uplift one another. And I really appreciate it, IP. I know you working hard, brother. So you keep it up, all right, man. And thank you for letting me be on your chat here. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much for the kind words, Mr. Shawn Davis. Thank you, brothers, for taking part in this live stream. Thank you to the panel. Thank you to everyone who cash apps and super chat. There's still time to cash up and super chat if you want to support what I'm doing. In the meantime, please can everyone comment once I drop this video on my channel. I've got over 40 people watching. If I can get 40 comments in the first 24 hours by different people, that would be great. Comments and likes help with the algorithm. So please like the video. If you've not liked it, share it, subscribe to the channel, let your friends know, let your appropriate friends know the high value brothers in your space. Not every brother deserves this intel. We don't want no goddamn Pookie and Ray Rays ruining these countries for us. And going on even further, brothers. Tomorrow I've got 2 streams. I've got the first one about Will Smith and Jada Smith scenario. That should be a good one. I'm
Yes.
tired of seeing high value males being dragged through the media. So that stream will come first. That will be 10 p.m. UK time. So that should be 5 p.m. for people Eastern time, 2 p.m. Central time. So good time zone for brothers in America. After that, I've got a stream regarding Czech Republic, which is going to be a great one. A brother got back from there recently. Got some very good intel regarding Czech Republic. I can't wait for that, and we'll push on forward from there, brothers. Again, thank you very much for everyone who took part in this live stream. I will see you, brothers, tomorrow. Rest well, whichever country you're in. Look after yourselves and peace out, brothers. Thank you very much again.